all this out. Is the SFO update out? Ghouls, it is out on the 14th, my friend. So welcome everybody. Hello from all around the world. Hope each and every one of you beautiful folks are doing well. Today we're going to be playing some Volkmar. Very excited about playing some Volkmar today with the SFO update. It's coming out on the 14th, and this is the Scorched Earth specific update. If you want to go check that out, make sure to check out Venus's YouTube channel. And also make sure to check out the links in the description / the links in chat, as it'll give you all the information that you need regarding the latest update to SFO. Today we're going to be playing Volkmar. We're going to be embarking upon the journey with all sorts of really cool changes. This is actually recommended by Venris. So I'm interested if Venris suggested to play Volkmar, so I'm going to give Venris a go. Did Venris sponsor this? No, I asked him for early access and he was kind enough to give me it. So legendary, very hard. So I'm not going to do any of the Ultimate Crisis. We could do Ultimate Crisis, like a really low turn, because Volkmar would actually have a bit of fun with it. Do you know, we'll actually do that. We'll make it like turn 30 to 40. And we'll put the Crisis of the Black Pyramid on. And Vampiric Ascension, because that might make it a bit spicier. Do you know, I'll give myself like 2 turns of preparation. So that'll make it a bit spicier. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Waiting for my live streams. Zen, much love to you, bud. Appreciate it. So, Legendary Very Hard, Volkmar, SFO, Scorched Earth, action, boys. Without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Did you fail in your Chorf campaign? No, Daddy Jewel. I have been, I've been spread very thin at work, so I've just not been in the mental space to tackle that challenge. Tomorrow we'll be doing it. Or later on today. Either tomorrow or later on today we'll be tackling it. But Chess, good to see you, bud. Ethan, good to see you. Ethiel, good to see you. Zen, good to see you. Garcia, good to see you. Dizzy, Ghouls, Joachim, Beastock, good to see you guys. Volkmar, the most boring Empire campaign. I think one of the things that they've done, which I will attest to, is with the new update and everything that's come in for Empire, obviously Volkmar and the likes of Marcus Wolfhart fell a little bit behind. And I'm hoping...
Buddy. How
we're going to test out Empire.
129 love.
Much love to you, Espen. Thanks for 24 months, man. I appreciate it. So we're going to be testing out how it plays now, because Volkmar has long since been forgotten. He's fallen behind quite a lot, right? Do you want to nerf spells in the SFO settings? It might make it even harder. Nerf the spells in the SFO setting. I suppose we could. Normally I just keep to the default. So one thing we do know is, because we've been told, that there is a new elect account, War Wagon, if I'm not mistaken. So within the elect accounts now, there'll be a War Wagon we can have access into. So we'll have a peek ski at that once we get the chance to. Yeah, it's this one. Wissenberg's Welcomers, War Wagon. So we got flaming ammunition and munitions as well. So we can replenish, which is quite nice as well. So we've got a War Wagon to look after as well, or to look forward to. Obviously got Souls of Uruk and all that kind of stuff. We get a lot of really cool units that'll help out. So we go ahead and check out Volkmar specifically. Obviously it's the Nagash. We get Cult of Sigmar with unique followers and Axe of Faith, which is very cool. So battle prayers obviously is reduced, and army of Sigmar units are available much earlier. So if you have a look at that one, we can see... I think, yeah, I'm going to have to probably go with the Hoshman long rifles and things like that as well to help me out. We got Knights Panther chilling in there. We've got the Army of Flagulants, of Sigmar Flagulants, which is 240. And we've also got the Sigmarite Disciples as well, which is a little bit more heavy infantry, which might be really nice to utilize. But if we go ahead and check out his skills, what does he apply to? So he gives the Flagellants, Sigmarite Disciples, which is nice. Which means that this tree right here is going to be exceptionally important for us to get to tier 4 as soon as possible. So, you know, without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. I imagine we got access to a warrior priest. We do, which is nice. Wait, I've got access to every single hero. Is that intentional? Is that intentional? That's awesome if so. And we've got the Cult of Sigmar. Witness me. Witness me, Sigmar. For the Heldenhammer. For the Heldenhammer. It's showcase build. Oh, so in this build specifically, it lets me just use everything. Coolio, coolio, coolio. I'm not going to say no to that, then. Let's see what I mean. So you can see all the new traits. Love that. 760 new traits. My God. So Venris is in the Twitch chat right now, YouTube. And Venris has just said that there's 760 new traits. God damn. Oh, so he's got a battle. So he's got that. So we got Holy Priests. So for the Bastion here, we got control reduction, base weapon damage 15. You can cause fear, bruiser for hit points. Cryptomania. Oh my God, there's so much. Base weapon damage 150 is interesting. Oh, so it looks like a lot of items have been bound into spells and traits. What's the SFO mod? Do exclamation mark SFO Daddy Jewel. It's basically it's called Simply Fun Overhaul. It completely overhauls a lot of the way that the game is played by adding some really cool things in. One of my favorite things that SFO does is actually it takes the game and makes it more akin to lore in a lot of ways. So it's super cool. Yeah, it is a very, very early stream. And Umful Grumpf, do you recommend turning the spells down? Do the spells count? Like, do the Battle Priest spells count as those spells as well? It'd be interesting to see if they do. Also, I feel like my army's different. I don't think I ever start with handgunners normally. Play default? Okay. Do you start with handgunners normally with Volkmar's army? I feel like my army's stronger. Is that just me? Is that just me? I feel like my army is a little bit stronger here. Which is nice. 100 handgunners is nice. Yeah, really nice. Just me? I'm being dumb then. I haven't played Volkmar in a long time. Yeah, Wurzags. Hello, homies. Let's get some teethies, Wurzag. Let us get some teethies. Did they change electric champs, if I remember in the past? Is no iron sights. Yes, you get the war wagons now. You get a war wagon, which looks really awesome. Bring some shinies for Wurzag. Some shinies and some teethies. Not only the shinies, boss, we bring the teethies too. Is SFO live for patrons? That's a very good question that Venris might be able to answer. I'm not sure if Venris is still in the chat, but is it live for patrons, Venris, currently? Let me DM you just to make sure. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we'll hold back for a second. Oh yeah, handgun is a 165 speed, 165 range. Big fan of that. Shoot those guys. You can tank that. Sponge there. You sponge that. I love the fact that the camera is so much higher than normal. Being able to actually see things is pretty nice, as I'm sure you can imagine, guys. The range increases helps a lot with the calibration distance as well. Helps an awful lot. Oh, so Conditon, the changelog. So everything that's changing within SFO at the moment is accessible for yourself. So if you want to check that bad boy out, the changelog, it's a huge document. It's available to patrons right now, so you can understand what's going on. Wow, these guys are chopping through my halberdiers, unless the I guess the mortars have probably tapped into them now, I'd imagine. Oh man, having so many entities for the flagellants helps. 75 mil attack with this. That is insane. Immune to contact effects helps a lot as well. So, enabled if leadership is higher than broken. So that's permanent then. So we permanently get Imperial's Allegiance, which is nice. Well, enables if leadership is higher than broken, but we have to be losing in combat. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Norris, dude. There's some big unit size. Yeah, so SFO massively changes the way that a lot of the game plays. And so the health of your inventory is all buffed up to make it akin to more akin to lore, basically, is the goal there. I don't think we can really shoot the handgunners there, but I'm a big fan of the flagellants having as much health as they do. Just means that you're basically range isn't as effective for the most part. How did you zoom out like that? Is it a mod? It is a mod. This one is the better camera mod. So if you Google on Steam, in the workshop of Steam, if you look for better camera mod, that's this one. But SFO basically packages a lot of other mods where I can execute. Do I have access to execution? But yeah, oh, it's part of SFO. Basically, better camera mod. A lot of mods are involved in SFO basically, and better camera mod is one of them. Hello, hey Rouse, so good to see you, buddy. Which hunt can execute? Oh my god, I love that, Venris. I love that. Is there a ability similar to what Yuan Bo can do? Most point is there is no supply lines. Love that. Zephyrioniox. Venris was kind enough to provide it to me. Leadership for the army. Leadership +5 is nice, but I think obviously since I got flagellants, I'd rather get the replenishment here. It's a trait, right? Because I know with the way the execution worked with Yuan Bo, he had to melee attack them in the execution range to actually do the damage. Like he had to inflict damage for the execution to happen. But I know that they changed the way it worked regarding what damage executes, and then they funneled it towards his ability because they were worried about the fact that him casting magic can execute. So, oh yeah, he's got executioner. So yeah, it's literally just when you're in combat. I'm assuming shooting them works as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I really like the fact that he can execute. I am a big fan of the fact that he's executing. I just think it's a great mechanic, and it makes perfect sense for a witch hunter to be able to execute like that. Do you know what? We'll deal with the line here. I'm gonna just send the units up now. Let's bring my ranged up as well at the same time to ensure that we can support them. Oops, that is me being an idiot with locked formations there. And thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate you. That should have fixed it. Let's charge him with the Empire Knights. Great usage of them. I don't want to get down onto the archers as soon as possible. These guys I think it's just sword infantry. Yeah, it's just skeleton warriors. So pretty much the majority of you, like swordsmen, for example, have anti-infantry, which makes sense. Nice, the flagellants will do a fantastic job there. And we can support from the sides here as well. But I need to make sure that I'm continuously being mobile as possible as well. There's no lords to execute, so we've got to keep that in mind. But no, I really like that. It's a really cool thing for them to have. Interesting enough, we were sort of losing. But then again, it does feel like you actively want to lose because you'll have a massive swing of power due to the Imperial Allegiance and the Strength of Pendiant. Seems like a crazy powerful swing of power. Let's pull the units out. Just, the good thing is they have a lot more access to HP. Is it possible to install the early access update by the workshop? As far as I'm aware, no. It's just on the 14th it'll launch. What's the SFO changes to Volkmar? Well, we know that there's execution. Well, this is like an Empire specific one. There's execution for witch hunters, but I'm honestly still learning as I'm going. He gets access to a lot more flagellants. Yeah, the specific ones I'm still in the process of learning, as I've only been playing for like 10, 15. But a lot of really good stuff, and there's 760 new traits, which is really dope. Oh, Cult of Sigmar panel, of course. So the Cult of Sigmar specifically, the panel of that, we get a lot of access to some really cool stuff there. I'll showcase it off. It's similar to the way that Friends works. Friends, as far as I'm aware, within SFO has, you can summon handgunners, you can summon related things as well. It's really nice. God, it's so... after not having the better camera mod on for a long time, having it on is so nice. Because I can actually see things. Yeah, it's one of those sad things about stuff like witch hunters. Like, I never really use witch hunters in my armies because of the fact that I'm like, what's the point? But now it has a place in the army. Like, I'd rather have a witch hunter as a campaign mapper. And now they definitely feel like they've got a good place in their composition now. God, I've got to be really careful. I'm friendly firing so much with my my mortars here. Once they get a little bit more chevrons under their belts, they'll be a lot better. Oh my goodness, Vorty, thanks for the 5 gifters, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Much love to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Vorty, much love. But yeah, welcome to the Battles of the boys. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Very lore-appropriate skill for witch hunters. Yeah, Condi, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying. You could cast a missile spell with Rambo and execute people. Yeah, the damage was ridiculous. The damage was crazy. Yeah, no supply lines is going to help a lot. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, thank you again, Bots. Appreciate you, lad. Right. So it looks like for the fight we get Cult of Sigmar's resources. The Emback can always use new recruits. True. I read the Norscan thing. Yeah, I was going through the roster. It's cool to see the potential that we can have within Norska. I'm just hoping something comes through relatively soon. I'm assuming this is just specifically for him. We've got a lot of other things as well, like that. I would imagine... Oh wow, Emperor's Finest covers everything that I'll use. I don't believe there's a route manager that I'm going to need. Yes, tree play flagellants, I'm fine with that. Wow, 40 growth. Do I need more growth? Oh, if I remember correctly, if you stop taxing, you get way more growth, right? Yeah. So that's what I'll do. I'll stop taxing. Which is nice. These are the Sigmar-esque things. Army of Flagellants enables recruitment of Army of Sigmar units. So what do I need to build? The Grand Temple of Sigmar. So yeah, I have to then go into this one with the technology. Okay. Okay. Techless. Ooh, intelligence sharing might actually be quite nice, especially with an additional recruit rank. Let's have a look. Does state troop... leadership doesn't really impact me too much, because obviously flagellants already have it. I guess the armor... I mean, yeah, the 4 melee attack is going to be huge, though. Yeah, we'll go into that. Even though the leadership's not going to be too impactful just yet. Oh, it gives additional growth, defensive supplies. Yeah, it feels like you need more growth, yeah. It appears that you need more growth in general. I don't know what would be good here. Camping movement ranges for winning a battle. Upkeep reduction for faction leader's army. That could be really nice, actually. Growth plus 25. But it's saying it's only a duration of 1. Oh, because it gives casualty replenishment for your flagellants. So all your guys get a lot more replenishment. Corruption faction wide as well. That's really nice to see. Lord followers. This is obviously the money that we'll be summoning. You need to make sure that your general has more than 25%, because I've actually fell for that before. Field Doctor could be quite nice. These are the followers, so not too bad. So we can buff up heroes and lords. That might be good for the hunter. So additional upkeep and attrition. Okay, yeah. I don't think I want to do any of this just yet. I don't know if this is permanent. I mean, global recruitment +2 might make us be able to recruit an entire army in one go. Ah, shoot. Us not taxing reduces our ability to get another population. How's your ocean at the top? Oh, yeah, 10 turns and blind. Okay, yeah, that works, thank you. How much am I spending right now? Yeah, once I got my full army, that might be worth it. We'll see. So I know this is obviously the test build, so I'm not supposed to have some of the... I can have warrior priests, so I'll join a warrior priest at least. The corruption reductions might be useful. Base over damage and causes fear. I guess that makes it so they won't take attrition. They won't take fear reductions against the vampires. The control -2 might be really nice as well, honestly.
Let us forge our faith. Cleanse the
yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know how much I'm supposed to normally have, but yeah, this is a build where a testing build basically, so I get access to basically everything to look at them. So I won't recruit any of the mages just yet. I'm pretty sure from a diplomacy standpoint, you know, we're not really that loved around this area. And go figures, I'm a beautiful mustache man. Ooh, replenish troops. Is that normal? If so, that's nice. Having a warrior priest in the army will help a lot. What are you providing again? Scavenge? Okay. Nice. Alright. But how's everyone doing this fine morning? This is a very early stream for me. Very, very early stream from what I'm used to, what I normally stream. We'll probably do a cheeky stream here and then go live a little bit later on as well. When does Battles you wake up early in the weekend? Exactly, Chess. I'm normally asleep at this time, lad. I'll tell you that for free. I'm normally asleep. I woke up at 6:30. How criminal is that? How criminal is that? I went to bed at like 9 PM in fairness, though. Went to bed at 9 PM. Continue Scabbering campaign? Corn is something else? Yeah, Corn is blood for the blood god. Ooh. Time of growth, time of insight. Wait, so that lasts one turn, Campaign movement +25 lasts for 10 turns. Wow, time of rebellions, interesting. This is new. This is a new menu that I've not seen before. Mid-range for the armies might help a lot. Let's go with growth, honestly. I like the idea of that, because I really want to get towards Tiffo. For those who want a faster start, that's a good idea. I like it. Marcus, appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, by all means. Best way to get to me. I'm hopeful that we can beat up Volkmar. We can beat up... I can't remember if Manfred comes over here straight away. But we are getting a bit of attrition in there, or corruption. Thank you, Bodhi. Attack for Volkmar, Arc Lectures on Warrior Priests, Damage Reflection as well, and 25% here. Some of these are really cool. It gives you so many options. I really am liking the fact that this Cult of Sigmar exists. From a money perspective, we might be able to chuck in... Who do I think would be beneficial? Halberds, not so much. Handgunners probably will have a lot of benefit. Especially because of the fact that Volkmar obviously lacks a bit of single entity shooting. Oh, we should have got on the Tattered Swords as well. Oh, yeah. So, SFO settings. So much you can do. I mean, it's a very good point, Champion. Thank you for reminding me. This is one of the cool things that SFO enables you to do. You can quite literally customize your entirety of your campaign, right? That's one of the very, very, very cool things that the mod provides, is the customization that you have available to you is really dope. Right. I'm just going to get as many flagellants as I can and run at people. Normally you go with like a... what's it called? You go with a Free Cumberland Militia. Free company militia stack is normally quite good. Oh, vampire. He is actually here. If I get enough money for the next flagellants, that'd be helpful as well. Buff vampires, it'd be funny. Like, I'm going to have to fight them, though. I mean, I'll probably be able to knock out Manfred here. What does SFO stand for? Simply Fun Overhaul. That's what it stands for. I know it's used to stand... I think it used to be, like, Steel Faith Overhaul, but unless it's been changed back. What can you do? Faction-wide caps. Health replenishment. You can change the battles. What? Click to turn the tides. This one. Controls, actions. So you can... Wow, you can literally... If you really hate certain things, you can quite literally change it. What do the buffs do? So I look at vampire counts here. Strong buff. It gives effects are doubled and applied to AI with reversed values. God damn. I guess you could buff relative, your allies as well, right? It's gonna be Manfred up. Hey, Angrim, good to see you, buddy. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? Wow, that garrison's kind of cracked. Is this a tier 1? Ah. That's a very, very, very powerful... That's a very powerful garrison. That's definitely going to slow me down. That is definitely going to slow me down. Jesus. Another week? Yes, so the 14th is when the mod drops, I believe. How's my campaign? Yeah, so far so good. Enjoying all the changes that Volkmar's got. The Cult of Sigmar is really cool. I like it a lot. Looks really, really good. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out SFO, yeah, I would highly recommend it. It's really cool. Alright, I want him to get on his wagon. That's when it really comes in. So we could deploy on the left-hand side here. Oh, interesting. You didn't give them magical attacks again. Makes sense, I guess. Right, Manfred was going to shoot the crap out of because he can. I'm not sure if SFO can do it, but he can get infinite summons. He can get infinite magics. Oh wow! Someone gets to get the benefits of the tech tree. That's really cool. Good to know. Thanks for letting me know. I'm pretty sure they spawn on the Legendary Lord as well, if I'm not mistaken. Middle. We have a lot of flagellants to play with here. Lukeski. The Tattered Souls, indeed. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Yep, so there's the summon coming through. Let's pull them back. Might want to change up the deployment slightly. Go for something like this. Open this gap up here and make sure my heroes are moving forward. And then just go for a double positioning here. I'm going to be intrigued to see how they tackle the situation. As there's obviously going to be a lot of stuff coming my way. Wait, what are they dropping? Do they have something that drops stuff? Because there was like a mini explosions there. Unless that was just the terrain, I'm guessing. We guard mode, the handgun is here. Well, they are coming in for a little bit of a flanking situation. Oh my god, my mortar. Right, guys, I'll be honest, I woke up early. Alright, lads, I'll put my hands up and say I woke up the earliest I've woken up in like 10 years. Tell you, Jesus, I'm knackered. I'm still waking up, boys. Jesus. I'm still waking up. Yep, sorry, boys. Yeah, that's embarrassing, but it's true. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I literally woke up at like 6:30 this morning. Normally don't wake up as early. And there's a reason for that. There's a bloody good reason for that. That was a good example. Oh, I'll wake up, boys. Don't worry about that. I'll keep waking up as the stream goes on. Oh, wow, we can execute the wizard, potentially, as soon as he gets close enough. So if one shot on the wizard, we might be able to execute. Alright. Charge to here. You little rascals. To be honest, I'm not using the mortars in the most effective way anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If I get the Witch Hunter in here, we might just be able to pop this guy really quickly. A lot of backline pressure. So I think, yep, one hit. There you go. That's the execution. I'm assuming he'll need to connect with another hit or something. Thankfully, pull out this side. I just need to get used to the different paces, or different pacing. I'm just alt right clicking here. Thank goodness we've got the additional handgunner here. Yeah, the mortar helps an awful lot, honestly, for clearing out chaff. Interesting, the warrior priest doesn't start with any spells here. But thankfully the flagellants are doing a fantastic job of holding the line. They are doing an absolutely fantastic job here. Let's go around with the cavalry. Let's reposition the crossbowmen. Yeah, it would be interesting to see, like, if they would actually explode chests. You're not wrong. Like, I wonder what the dynamic of that would be. Because I guess then you'd be in a situation where you can hold the line a lot better. Wow, we are absolutely clapping Manfred here. Normally he's a really, really formidable fighter, but I suppose until he gets his dragon, he'll struggle a little bit against the majority of stuff. Okay, I think the Graveguards might have been a summon, potentially. Let's charge through. Sandwiched in between. We've got the execute, so maybe if we can pew over. Honestly, I'm still shocked that I didn't realize my mortar was shooting. Like, I'm still embarrassed about that. It's one of those things that, you know, you wake up at night and you like, just remember a cringe thing you did. That potentially might be one for a bit. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Core memory unlocked. Yeah, that's the one. Go. Stop the mortars now. Beautiful, held the line. Yeah, I mean, it feels so good, these flagellants. They've got tons of HP, they've got tons of entities, and they really just beat things up with low armor. It's a classic front to back situation. The handgunner summon there came in clutch. Have you seen any 200 IQ plays from it? It definitely felt a lot better. Like that fight normally, since I was the aggressor, the AI tried to like flank around. It was playing towards its condition, like one of its victory conditions. Obviously, like, you know, I've only been in playing for like 40, like 20, 30 minutes maybe. But definitely seemed pretty good that they separated into 2 stacks of flanking. Seems pretty good. But I think Venrus would be the one that would probably know about any of the AI changes properly. Let's grab that one then. Yeah, quite surprised how good that garrison is, not gonna lie. So what's the minor settlements? What do you get access to? So access to Empire Knights, hangars at tier 2, outriders at tier 2. Minus growth on this one. Interesting enough, do you get minus growth from this? Ah, you do. Okay. 10% weapon strength when fighting against vampire counts. Nice. Let's go. Ooh, when do I get access to the steel? Wow, they have really pushed that back. Normally you get Grand Soulfire so quickly. I don't know if I need a Route Marcher to get to here, so I won't risk it, and I won't greed. Yeah, this should be fine. I think my army at this point is probably in a good enough state. Oh yeah, population surplus takes a long time. Global recruitment capacity +2. I don't think we need that necessarily. It would take 2 turns though, but wow, 2,200. It seems like inventory is a lot more expensive to recruit. Ooh, accusations are a really nice ability. Especially with, it reveals the unit. Interesting. This unit is permanently visible to the enemy regardless of line of sight. Oh, an accusation does damage, so that's technically similar to an execute. Hey, Bob.
Volkmar the Grim.
Punishment.
Sigmar be praised.
Manfred wants peace already, but no peace, just war. So where is my books, then? The 5th book is giving us experience for everybody in a righteous zeal. Which would obviously give us a like to count units, so we'll have to see. I think eventually we'll want to try and tackle that one for sure. Nice, keep replenishing. So you can hold the line and have more traditional types of battle than range micromanagement. Yeah. How is it? No, Bob, it's really good fun, matey. On the 14th, I'd highly recommend picking it up. As it's always, it's just different, right? SFO is just a lot different, and it does it makes, you know, the overall gameplay and how you played, it shifts things around. For example, I don't think you can get, you know, you can't get to higher levels as fast. Like, your experience is reduced. You know, your ability to get wow, I should not have auto-resolved that. Jesus. Yeah, it's a lot slower pace for battles for sure. Yeah. Usable in FFA? That's a really good question, matey. I think in an FFA it would actually make the dynamics better. Although I don't know how much it's been used for FFAs. Because FFA, one of the issues you often find in free-for-alls is that people snowball way too quickly, and SFO would slow that down a lot. SFO would slow your ability to snowball a lot. 140s. Do you know what? I'll polish it off with 3 archers for now. Growth is much slower. Yeah, because you need 250. You need 250 for this. I'm not taxing this settlement on purpose to try and get more growth as well. So I'll tax this once just to get the triple archer, because then my army's gonna be raring to go. Oh, this actually scales up. So this will keep on scaling, it seems, as well, actually. So we've just seen that. It'll keep on scaling up. Maybe we do the reduction of money, as I think that would help a lot. But then again, I have no money to spend it on. But we'll give this a go. So does that just naturally apply? And it's probably like a... Is it a buff down here to tell me? No, it's just... I just know it's active. Ah, it's here. Call of service. Nice. So yeah, we got a ton of money. It might enable us to actually go for a secondary army at some point as well. But what's my garrison looking like? That is a really, really good garrison. Yeah, it definitely slows the pace a lot. Oh wow, I forgot to turn my I forgot to turn my bloody green screen on, lads. None of you said. I didn't realise my green screen wasn't on. Right. Just finishing painting some Imperial Guard and attempt to watch some battles. Yo, Nate, how are we doing, buddy? It's good to see you, my friend. Right. Where did he just skedaddle? It's nice that I kind of don't need to worry as much with my settlements. As my settlements are sort of kind of looked after, I guess, in some ways you could say. Like, naturally my settlements kind of are, I guess, protected. Which is nice. That's actually really, really nice. I won't lie.
Volkmar the Grim.
We do have attrition, but we know that we're going to take reduced attrition. Wait, where's this lad off to? Where's this lad popping off to?
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
Sigmar doth heard your prayers.
Sigmar has shown
Hey, Matthew, good to see you, buddy. I don't think that guy's got any chance of taking any of these, so we'll ignore him for now. He's too weak. We can get rid of you now. We're just going to wait for that to upgrade. Take Saber. One of the books we're going to be looking for as well. Some of them are actually quite far away. The 8th book is quite nice. It's nice that it tells you where the army are. I think they're stationary if I'm not mistaken.
Sigmar grant me strength.
I believe all of them will be stationary for us to pick up. Nice. The Vampire Lord would summon whole raised dead army. But it'd be so funny. Ooh, that's a valid point. He definitely could summon an army. I probably should have thought about that. I don't know if Manfred had already summoned things. Because obviously it's province space, isn't it? If he legit summons an entire army, I will be Expresso Depresso. Just poops an entire stack out. Now that would be interesting. Uh-oh, he literally has done that. He's replenishing? Does this give replenishment in... Oh, it does. It allows you to replenish.
Blessings of Sigmar upon
That means to me... It's fine. So, I have just put him on a time... I've just put him on a timer now. It's a shame because I've reduced the size of the garrison by not having a military building in it. Yeah, the annoying thing is, I don't know which ones he's going to attack, because he can attack both.
mortals.
Wait, him having no settlements, he'll take peace?
Thy words.
That's very rare for the AI to do that. That is a very rare thing for the AI to do. What I'm going to do is actually put in the General in Antok. Oh, a Grandmaster. Probably an Arclector. Unbreakable is a really nice trait. Yeah, maybe in this settlement, because obviously the garrison's not going to be as good. I don't believe I can put in 2 generals there. No, it only lets me put in 1. It's a shame, because obviously, naturally, I want to start moving towards the right. Or to the north, excuse me. It's level 5 for that, level 11 and level 15. Wow, interesting enough, Volkmar takes longer to get it. Or simply at the same speed. Because normally by level 6, I think he gets access to all of his stuff. Normally for Volkmar. Sigmar be blessed indeed, Vracrius. For Sigmar and the Heldenhammer. What are we looking for? We're looking for... Yeah, resistances. Always... This is one of those classic things. Damage mitigation is always better than doing damage, for sure. They can't just put odds there. Yeah, that's fair. Right, I'm curious to see what this guy's going to do. We've now got more growth. What does the Diamonds Forever make? 10 gems. I don't know if I can check the trade tab. No, I can't check. I can play it due to Venris being kind enough to give me early access to it. Or allow me to see it early. Volkmar still do the thing where he sits underneath a gatehouse and spams spellpers? Oh, yeah, Wisp, that's definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. We do have hero followers we can grab. It is scaling every time I'm using it, seems. Is there any followers that I'd want? Melee attack, melee defense could be useful. Great swords, Empire Knights, cavalry is always going to be good. What I can't remember is if I can have multiple of the same. I think it's unique, isn't it? Passive ability. It's not saying it's unique. It isn't saying it's unique. For the Empire Knights. And check that follower on. I know it used to be. This is mods. It is indeed Crocs. This is the SFO mod, my friend. Right. Which is the reason why we've got access to the Cult of Sigmar. Which is things that would be so nice for base Volkmar to get just a little bit of love, you know? Because it does feel like he's fallen behind a wee bit. I'm curious to see what the Vamps are going to do here. Wow, he's suing for peace. I need to kill him as... Oh, wow. He attacked the one place that he'd die. Well, that was silly, Mr. Vampire. Has a white dot at the bottom left of the screen. Remember, it does indeed. But the ironic thing there, remember, is you can actually get a mod that removes it. Normally the indication that there's mods is the bottom left, white dot, but there's a mod that removes the white dot. It's really silly. But yeah, normally, I'm pretty sure I don't know any streamer that have purposely used it. Oh my god, he just raised his entire army again. I'm curious to see where he'll go, though. If we take peace, where is he going to attack? 6.2k for peace is very tempting. But then now, as soon as Volkmar gets in his army... Because I want to start beating up Cetra before Cetra becomes a problem. You don't even see it with the YouTube? Oh, really? Good old YouTube random things. Let's see what's the situation here. Yeah, he's raised more dead. Oops, I did not mean to click that. God, Leopold's a bit blood hungry, isn't he? Yeah, good morning. And the rest is good to see you, lad. Make peace and attack him straight away again. Like that would be a classic. That would be a bit of an Uno reverse card. Let me level up my warrior priest real quick. The witch hunter, excuse me, to see if there's anything good. Yeah, that's fine. Man, I very rarely stream at this time, so it's good to see some new faces today. What's the name of the mod that removes the white dot? I think it's quite literally just remove white dot or something. Vortex. I think it is quite literally just something as simple as like removing the white dot. Yeah. It's funny though. Vampires get so annoying the longer they live. Yeah, they really do. Right. Having access to a lot of ranged is going to help here. I'm going to put Volkmar in the back for now because he's going to summon some stuff. Nice. I'm going to try and get access onto the hills as soon as possible. Yo, dude. Theo, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the Battles of Wars, dude. I appreciate you, matey. Thank you so much. Wait, what was that? Oh my god, this thing is terrifying. This swarm thing is genuinely terrifying. My goodness. It is a exceptionally terrifying prospect. This guy's just sort of leaving his army alone. Do I just go camp his army? Go camp his army and laugh straight to the bank? I don't think I'll get there in time is the issue. Let me go... anytime I'm using like a summoned unit or garrison units, I am very loose with their lives. I'm not sure about you guys. If you're ever using a unit that's like a summon or a garrison, like I very rarely look after them. You know? It's like, you're fronting the line, lads. Do you know what I mean? If you're a garrison unit or a or a summoned unit, you're going straight to the front. Straight to the front, no questions asked. Okay, let's grab these guys. Let's see if I can flank around. Because I don't believe, yeah, even though the spearmen have a lot of bonuses, or excuse me, the cavalry's got obviously a lot of bonuses because of the difficulty. I think we should be okay. I think we'll be a-okay. Also, units coming in, swordsmen and a couple spearmen and archers. So yeah, we definitely want to contest against the archers here where we can. I'm going to be intrigued to see what they're going to do here. Because obviously we got flanks, we got obviously forces to my side here. Oops, should have moved the witch hunter up as well. So I'm fighting late game dwarves. Ratnap, have they modified the ultimate crisis to give them the new units? If they've modified the ultimate crisis to give the new units, then I'm terrified at the prospect of the crisis of dwarves now. Are they going to start moving down? Yes, they are. Okay, roger that one, which means we can break off here. You come back here. And then, let's say, all of you guys can reposition, and you can reposition as well. All the shooting uphill will probably be very difficult. Yeah, Thunder Badge and things like that is a terrifying aspect. Thinking about all of what that could do is not fun. You go in there, and then we'll start swooping all the... We will start swooping everything else. Let's grab you guys as well. Yeah, it's a shame I have no actual prayers, like proper ones at the moment, which sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, nice. Now we can just kind of charge through all of their backline units now, which is one of the reasons why having a summon here is very effective. Super, super helpful. I'm going to get you buffered just for the inevitability of them sending across their summon on it. You can tell if you're paying attention to some of their units, you'll see that they'll start healing. Oh, shoot. I put a oh my god, I put a swarm here. Yeah, that's not ideal for me, that's for sure. That is a lot of damage, but the flagellants will get bonuses as part of that. Let's get some of these guys over here as well. Let's get those tattered souls in there. So now, yeah, that well and truly royally did those guys in, but that'll be okay. Just we have no AoE to deal with those guys on that side, which is a bit of a shame, but we're clearing up all the backline units. If I'm paying attention, I can see when the secondary tier... I can see when the other heal comes through, depending on how many I've killed. So Realm of Souls 1's triggering now, so there's 2 more Realms of Souls that need to happen. So it's always good to check. Always really good to check that. Just so I know whereabouts they're going to be at, right? And that gives me a lot of information for me to work with. Gives me a lot of information to work with. Do they buff replenishment? With the Warrior Priest giving replenishment and things like that, I definitely think I have a lot of access to replenishment, it feels like. I have a lot of access to replenishment. I think it's probably about 30% at the moment, roughly. Which is really nice. The force disengage button, basically you would take a penalty. Manlord implemented that, and it's great. Yeah, Manlord is... What's your guys' thoughts on Manlord? Such a good game. I have been enjoying Manlords myself. I need to go back to it, honestly. I haven't played it in a bit. Ooh, I'm going to pull away with these flagellants. I don't want to lose them for no reason. I think I've already lost some of them. Oh, interesting. Curse came in. That is a really nice move by the AI there. Smart plays with what they've got available. I honestly think potentially a lot of the damage these guys have taken is potentially due to friendly fire. Of that, I cannot lie. Let's put these guys up. Yeah, there's the summon, but where is the summon? Where have they put the summon? Am I blind? Wow, I didn't put it on the mortar, which is nice. Ah, summon's in the blobs over here. That's fine. Someone's been in the blob there, is fine with me. I'm just going to be a bit sad if these flagellants die. I think they are. I think some of them are definitely guaranteed to die there, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. Nice. So this guy, I believe, yeah, the curse is going to come through, but it'll probably die before it gets a chance to do anything. Does it require a lord or anything nearby? No, it doesn't. I'm almost released, but looks good though. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Seems like the curse didn't really do much there. Nice. Probably needed to be a little bit more careful with the general, though. Of that, I won't lie, boys. Of that, I won't lie. Still lots of potential. Yeah. No, there really is a lot of potential with that game. It was funny how some people were marketing it as like the Total War killer, when in actual fact, the game's completely different. I heard so many people say it was going to be the Total War killer, and I'm like, dude, the game is completely different. I don't think for any there's no way in any time soon any concept of Total War being killed by another game is going to happen. The only people that can kill Total War is CA themselves, really. Right. Emperor's Finest, you already know. Hammer of Sigmar as well. Although replenishment. Yo, chop chop, it is indeed, my friend. Cathay have great replenishment. Cathay do look alright, from what I've seen. Wow, we lost 2 flagellants, that sucks, but it is kind of expected, honestly.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
I really want more of them, but
Champion of the faith.
I don't know. I feel like the garrison of the other one will hold up against them. I'm half tempted to replace you for someone different now. Dwarven plated armor. Oh, wow. Yeah, getting him in there is going to be pretty damn good. Because he should be more than fine against the general. Do we sit on our hands a little bit here, recruiting? I think we probably should at least recruit some spearmen, maybe? Just bought the DLCs, don't understand them good. First time playing Wood Elves, Geota. Do you have any questions specifically? Because it depends on the Wood Elf you're playing, my friend. I can give you some advice. I've played a lot of Wood Elves. Yeah, to begin with, yeah, in fairness, Geota, they are very strange to begin with. Is that a Drycha? Drycha specializes in dryads, and she gets access to treatment with mortis engines, which is really nice. She's she's one of the more powerful wood elves. So basically, all you need to make sure to do is utilize the upgrades of your dryads with armor early game, and just roll everything with dryads. Hey, Loco, what's up with the graphics? What do you mean, buddy? No, it's Manfred back in the army. Do I think I can win this if I tried? I feel like I probably could. I just don't know how I'm going to kill Manfred as well. We're using a mod at the moment, Loco. 250 new traits. 760 chests, I believe. 760, actually. Yeah, 760 new traits. Love the UI changes. Yeah. It's a mod, Loco. Yeah, we're playing SFO at the moment. But I'm going to really need to try and deal with him here. I mean, 4 crossbowmen. I don't know. I don't think that single entities get any kind of that many bonuses. What I'll do is, since he's a small unit, him crossing the water will reduce his speed as well. As an FYI. Always nice to use. So Kevin respawning is not good for me. Elky microtrip. This is nothing but an Elky scheme. Ah, crap, he's got summons of graveguards. Wait, does this guy get summoned? Wait, so does Manfred always summon this guy in? Because I didn't realize this guy was here. I wouldn't have. I don't think I'd have. Yeah, I swear he wasn't on the auto resolve. This guy. Yeah, it's gonna be tough now. I don't remember seeing him. Ah, okay, that'll do it then. Right, losing this settlement's gonna be annoying, but we should be able to make another army in the main capital, and then come and zerg him. Yeah. So definitely underestimating the power he had available to him there. This is a legendary hero. It is indeed, yeah. Oh, a nice little spirit leech as well. It's for kind of him. Yeah, I think there's not an awful lot I can do here then. Yeah, not necessarily an awful lot there's your boy potentially can do here. You know what? We'll just send these boys up and see what we can do against Manfred. If we can avoid fighting him where possible and just keep shooting him, obviously that's going to be good for us. Is he on foot? No, he's speedy. Yeah, he's on foot, but he's absolutely speedy. The only way that I can probably do this is if I can keep trying to run away. If I can keep trying to run and be mobile, my oh my god, he's zooming. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that Legendary Hero got summoned. Hey, Dr. Fox. Yeah, I did not realize Manfred was going to poop out a Legendary Hero. So maybe I should just focus on the inventory. And so it's back on the menu. It is indeed. Vampires are great in SFO. Yeah, I have been told that they play really, really, really well. Maybe I should be playing vampires. Just going to try and get some shots into Manfred, just see if we can lower his health a little bit. Obviously, he's got hungering, which is of the hunger. Yeah, it's going to be tough because he's inventory sized. Anytime, so this is advice to any of you guys in the chat as well. So, anytime lords are inventory sized, you can see that they are fighting amongst the troops, and it's very difficult for your range units to actually have access to shoot them. Which is a classic, right? So you got to be really careful when it comes to it. That's why Vlad, for example, as well is good. As is not shooting, yeah, it's because he's just super small. When he gets, honestly, funny enough, Manfred on his dragon would probably would have been easier to kill there. Manfred on his dragon would probably have been easier. Oh, here's nice though. We might actually get access into two to do. Jesus, vampires are speedy. Vampires are so goddamn speedy. I didn't realize they were this speedy, man. Yeah, I haven't played SFO in a long time, and I forgot that the vampires are so goddamn speedy. 60 speed is crazy. Absolutely zooming. Yeah, I thought like I had that, but yeah, Legendary Lords summon heroes. Like that. So there's a lot more power in the battle than you would first assume. So your manpower maybe? I haven't, no. I like that though, it's a cool mechanic. Wait, so with him summoning, is he now in that army? I don't know if I'm not sure if I'm going to need to bring back Volkmar to deal with him. I probably might have to, but I suspect the recruitment that he'll have available to him is going to be relatively limited. Because yeah, that means that auto-resolve is probably the best way of taking him down, as he won't have access into a lot of stuff there. Oh, he is back in the army now. Okay. So he just needs to be summoned then. Speed race of Manfred Pen, yeah. I'm going to start sieging this one. It's a shame I don't have enough speed to... Holy crap, that is an insane garrison. Yeah, SFO really does try and change the way that you need to play here. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure, lads. I believe the followers are unique, so I won't be able to do that. Hey, QQLOL, good to see you, buddy.
By Sigma.
Let's get you in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a unique thing, so you can't have more than one. Update, just go really do it. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff, man.
Out of Sigma.
Wait, I'm replenishing while sieging. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So there's no supply lines, which we know. If I grab ourselves our collector, nothing really can improve us, but minus corruption will always be useful. We'll recruit some flagellants when possible. Public Overlord. Ratnap, there's the... I'm pretty sure there's the... beta. There's a beta with all the new stuff in it as well. Dude, am I going to be able to win this fight over here? Sigma will guide us today. Sigma will surely guide us. It's a lot of units, though. There's going to be a lot of units in the battlefield. But, like we said, Sigma shall guide us. Don't know how to access it. Oh, you just search for it. Just search for it right now.
Praise be to Sigma.
Crap, we've got enough... Look, can I afford it? 3.6k. Yeah, Manfred's going to become a problem. I don't know what would happen to him if I just pieced out with him. Control large army? Yeah, that would be valid. But then again, the majority of the units would be in there. I think control large would only stop... Oh, of course, it stops the secondary army coming in, doesn't it? So I'll have to wait to see if they siege me. But we do have triple summons on Volkmar's army, which the AI is not going to account for. But I can't control large army because I don't have another unit. And Gregor won't have enough range. I believe you have to have another unit yourself to control large army, and we don't, unfortunately. Wow, the general of all people attacked us there. So they have the Tomb Swarm, and they've got the Sharby. So I've got to be really careful and aware of what's going on with the Tomb Swarm. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it was only just away, I believe. But with the summons here, we might be okay, boys. There's a lot of reinforcements coming in. It's just I need to make sure that we're not getting really battered by the Tomb Swarm. Where I killed Carl Franz to abuse the homecoming buff. Wait, QQ lol. Hold on, let me show you something, my friend. Let me show you something. Because you'll probably find this amusing. Does it make me an even worse person that I made that 1 month ago? I made a video of how to actually do that, and then you get a tier 5 Altdorf. Am I the even worse person to get a tier 5 Altdorf turn 20? That I made a video on it. Yeah, like I said, it was about a month ago. Good times. Oh my. Yeah, no, you've got to do what you got to do. The amount of people that got annoyed at me in the comments for actually fighting Franz was quite funny. And yeah, Venris, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks again for the access. Want to play Refraction before I play modded? No, that's fair enough, Fox. That's fair enough, buddy. Wow, this elevation goes really hard. And yeah, Venris, thanks for all the stuff you do, bud. But yeah, if you guys don't know Venris, make sure to check out the SFO mod. Him and his team do some great stuff. Typical Empire players. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Empire and Dwarves are my 2 favorite factions, so maybe I'm just a basic. I'm a basic bitch. Let me actually check the elevation here to make sure it's okay. No, it actually wouldn't be, so I need to get my troops a little bit further down. Oh my god, I've stopped paying attention to this Tomb Swarm. Oh my god. Okay, we just tanked that entirety of it. Right, I need to just spread everybody out here. Same things need to happen here. Didn't I? Do you know the funny thing is? I literally remember saying I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna need to watch out for Tomb Swarm, and I did do. I didn't do that in the slightest. Ah, good times. What's the army cooldown on it, guys? Do you guys remember? What is the army cooldown on that bad boy? So, all hell's gonna break loose. There'll be some Grom. Oh yeah, Grom is amazing. I'm a massive fan of Grom as well. I think Grom is... You could argue one of the best. Potentially one of the best greenskins. Because it's one of those interesting things where Grom individually makes his goblins way better, but Skarsnik can recruit so many of them. And oftentimes, quantity over quality is usually better. From my experience within the game, quantity is usually better. In campaign specifically, normally quality is what you'll look for instead. Holy crap, that's a lot of units. Dear God, that is a lot of units. Well, let's see how we can handle this then, boys. I've got to keep a really, really close eye on when the summons come through. Is that Tomb Swarm? It is. Let's move back. So that's exactly what we need to be doing. You sure you can win this one? No, but we'll give it a crack anyway. Pretty sure once we get out of it, the buff should disappear, and it has. So there's no Tomb Swarms now, which means we can actually stack, which is what we wanted. So there's only 2 summons of that, if I'm not mistaken. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a box around my inventory here, just to ensure that I can defend them where possible. Then we'll have the elite inventory of the halberds at the front. I'll go ahead and grab the spearmen on this flank. And then we'll grab the halberds as well to cover the hill at this side. The benefit is I can actually just spread them like that because there's literally no way they can get up this elevation here. If we have a look around now, we can see that we've got the swordsman and the spearmen. And let's grab in the archers as well now. So like we said, we know that they're moving up. The sad thing is they're moving really, really smart. They're moving their inventory really smart, and they're moving as one congealed unit. I see our inventory's all moving correctly. Let us see if the AI is considering Volkmar as monstrous, as there's a reasonably good chance the catapults will shoot him if so. The range is about here, so once we get to about this way, we'll find out. They've done a Cal Franz campaign. Cal Franz is good fun. I like Cal Franz a lot. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the fight on the left side. I think the Empire Knights should do well against the chariots because they won't do collision damage, and that's where most of the damage comes from. We've set the army up here now, so let's make sure we're moving towards them. So that confirms it. Looks like the catapults aren't going to be utilized. They're not going to shoot. It's fine. Archers are doing a good job over that side. My expectations is this engagement should be winnable. The reason I say that is because of the fact that we've just got so much armor in comparison to their damage profile, which isn't really armor piercing at all. Backline units now are engaging into our catapults. So I might disengage here, then actually start being a bit of a nuisance because I don't want to be bogged down by the cavalry the entire time. Mainly because of the fact that I believe, yes, it's winnable, but I might as well take advantage of the fact that they're going to be using all their archers and putting them in situations where they're not going to be defended. This is exactly when my cavalry should come in and deal with that situation, because I'm reliant on them to do that. You know, I'm heavily reliant on them to enable me to do this. I'm going to go aggressive here. We are in handgunner range as well, if I'm not mistaken, so let's actually just pull back slightly to ensure that we're actually getting the support from our units that we need. We have elevation, so obviously we'll have access to shoot a lot of these guys. Nice. So yeah, we're moving around now. Do you know what? That catapult is quite far behind, so I'm just going to focus on what's in front of us. Go ahead and do that. Let's do accusation and get in there. Really sucks that my flagellant's going to be in trouble here. I'm going to start moving my inventory out where possible. Because I really need to deal with this. Once they're starting to crumble, we need to put pressure down now, huh? Their arch threat is way too significant now. I have to do something about that. I'm going to have to defend against the left side because the tomb guards are really strong. So now I've got to shut down their range line here as soon as possible. Because unfortunately we're getting absolutely slapped right now. I should have done this. I should have done this way sooner, if I'm honest. Because yeah, they have way better range than us. We're gonna struggle here, but hopefully we can hold the line a little bit longer. If we reposition, we might get some shots into this side. You go around if we can, and then start tackling that. I'm gonna have to start trying to utilize the fact that the AI is in skirmish mode, and basically leverage and abuse that fact to stop them from shooting a little bit. Catapults are now getting shots in, but I can't really stop that. I've got to keep doing what I'm doing, otherwise I'm just going to lose. We're going to go with the mortifier here, because it's going to have the most value. Maybe not. We do need to support Volkmar if we can. Let's start cycling around if possible. Archers are now being pushed into melee by the skirmishing. So the only threats that we have is obviously the fact that they've got way superior melee positioning than I do. We're bogging up all those archers over there. Let's shut down those cavalry. Let's come in here for a little cycle charge, just to kind of give some, just to alleviate a bit of the pressure here. The catapults here firing into us, I just kind of have to accept, unfortunately, but that is just the way that the world works sometimes. Once we put a little bit more pressure down on this side, we can actually start getting aggressive towards this side. I'm going to get the cycle charge in there and then come straight back out there. Telling the wrong unit to do that. Get back on there and start firing again, lads. We really need you to. Repositioning the cavalry. Front line's kind of breaking here, but if we can do everything we can here. Throwing an accusation on this lord. I think the damage that the unit does normally is going to be taken away. Fortunately, it's not the summoned unit that's currently being fired at, which is not ideal. I've just got to try and loop in as much as possible, because my front line is going to start breaking. I think the general may be dead, because we might have executed him. No, unfortunately we haven't yet. The execution would have been needed there. Yeah, I feel like if I was a little bit more engaged, this was definitely winnable. I definitely think this is winnable. I just misplayed it way too hard with my cavalry, because I sat engaged and with their backline units for too long. Definitely made a mistake there. Obviously, this is a really difficult fight, and the balance and the way that the melee units fight is a wee bit different from what I'm used to. But I honestly think potentially just moving back all the way here would have been smarter. Because it's one of those things where, in hindsight, you know, I have the strength to deal with them. It's just, I couldn't shut down the catapults because I didn't have enough time. Yeah, Volkmar obviously dying is not ideal. Yeah, I could have. Honestly, I probably could have shepherded the archers a lot better as well. Maybe deploying behind here could have been a good idea. Forcing them in positions where they'll have line of sight issues with the catapults. Yeah, let's make it costly if we can. I know. I'm pretty sure with SFO, the wound time is really long. Yo, Jacob. Doing a free company militia is kind of fun with Volkmar. Oh yeah, definitely. Free company militias are really cool. Free company militias are dope. I like them a lot. And QQ, thanks for the follow, buddy. I don't know. I'm confused as to the interaction with the execution here. Because he's in execution range and we put acquisition on him. Hey, Val. We'll have to wait and see. It's always good to limit test, boys. Always good to limit test. I think the flagellants popped off. In fairness, they did everything they could. Just a little bit too many skelly boys. A few too many skelly boys. Boss Confederation, for the dwarves, you can declare war on them. And what defeat traits would you want there right now? James 6 of the flavor of things you like, Mania. Nice, that's awesome. Ah, man. I limit test a bit too hard. Your boy limit tested a bit too hard. If Volkmar was a higher level with the AoE damage, he'd have been fine, I feel like. But they've made it so you get his AoE damage a lot later. If I'm not mistaken. Alright. Hain the Everqueen. Hail, bright flower of the goddess, chosen of Isha. Dawn's hope and heart's home. The glory of Ulthuan shines in your eyes. Is there no supply lines yet? There's no supply lines. Okay. Let us go ahead and rethink our lives. Experience is harder to get. It's a lot harder to get, yep. Do you think it's possible to play a campaign without losing a single model on a unit? Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot slower, KQ. You need a lot more experience per level. It's purposely done to stop you snowballing and getting rid of some renown really quickly. But yeah, Daddy Jewel, I think if you played as Malice, you could probably win the entire campaign with just Malice alone. And if you really wanted to, I can't remember if it fixed the movement exploit, but you can basically move and exploit with them as well. And yeah, JVD, exactly what I was describing there. It was Legend that did that. Double hello. Hey, Val. So yeah, this is a little too ambitious here, lads. I'd be interested to see if they actually come and attack me, though. But yeah, I'm just not used to the experience reductions. Because if you look here, I need 3,250 experience for the level, and that's obviously a lot different.
Protector of the weak.
Let's try and recruit some flagellants here. Yeah, no supply lines helps a lot. And it's the fact that we've reduced our army cost. We've reduced our army cost a lot. Also, boys, we have been sponsored by Holy. So I'll talk about it later in the stream. We won't talk about it too much. But the stream has been sponsored by Holy. So the reason why we took a sponsorship from Holy is because I believe in the products and they're awesome. But also, it means that we can put up a bigger cash prize for the tournaments that will be happening in July. Holy got sponsored by Holy? I did indeed. So yeah, we'll be... July is going to be the biggest tournament. It's my goal to make the biggest tournament that has ever been done in Warhammer 3. And obviously Holy are massively helping with that. And yeah, Ian, how are you doing, handsome? Wait, did they just leave the garrison? Wait, they just left Khemri, didn't they? Can you make it so it won't want the tournament?
The righteous hammer of
Congratulations, though. Yeah, thanks, man. So yeah, be on the lookout for when I schedule that tournament, lads. As we'll be scheduling the tournament late July. As of right now, the expectations is Legend has agreed to commentate again. So we'll have Legend as a commentator. Human Boy has agreed. We've got Tobias Fate who's agreed to commentate. And hopefully I'll be able to speak with Turin. Either he can commentate or help with the admin using his website, Total Tavern. And the goal is basically to, like I said, give the largest cash prize that has ever been done in a tournament. So yeah, the largest cash prize that has ever been done in a tournament is the goal. But we'll have open qualifiers and things like that. The last tournament we had 131 people join, and there wasn't even I think it was like a $50 cash prize or something. You know, this one's going to be thousands, or in the thousands. But yeah, I'm still figuring out best ways of doing it. Wanting to make sure that I do a really good job with it. Because obviously we're getting a lot more commentators and getting a lot more people involved. Oh, if I remember correctly, they have access to like the arrows speller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure attacking this direction is going to be the smart play to do. Because I don't believe they can actually damage me from here. But what I will do is leave a group of flagellants to protect. Ah, that is a really nice positioning for those catapults. But thankfully, the second we get in, we might be able to contest them. It might mean we should bring the mortars up to actually contend with them. There's just some summoned units there. There's nothing to worry about too much. Damn it, we're not on. We've got to climb the. We can't climb the walls. Oof. We are getting absolutely battered. Oh my god, yeah, the way you've got to walk through because of this is unfortunate. But hopefully we've got to start shooting into the mortars, into the catapults. If we can get pressure on there, that'll be huge. Handgunners, honestly, I'm not too bothered about them dying. I know it sounds bad, but handgunners in general always struggle in sieges. Right, let's see how well the mortars can do. They are shooting at the max range, so the second they're fired, I'm going to move them forward again. So let's try and get on these walls now. Let us get on the walls. Handgunners have been knocked down, but that's okay. Are they actually firing, or am I blind? Yeah, there you go. Okay, after the shot, let's move them forward for 10 seconds. As the key thing here is that they're as accurate as possible. Do it again. I am going to be intrigued to see how they interact with the... Oh my goodness, these towers are tearing us apart. I shouldn't have moved on the left flank, but that's okay. Yeah, SFO sieges are usually so much harder. It's a lot more costly. But hopefully, like we said, as long as we're dealing with the catapults and dealing with all the threats at the back there, we should hopefully be able to sneak on in. Have we got anyone bugged through? Yeah, we do a little bit. As long as we get through here. 14,000, yeah. I mean, I feel like the changes with the siege changes and SFO changes, the gate health seems kind of similar to live right now. Okay, I'm going to have to just leave the mortars then. I'm just concerned. Nah, I kind of have to be around them. I really do. Are we taking the gate, or are we still trying to get it? I think we're still trying to get it. I don't know how this is going. It seems that it's going okay. Nice. So these guys are actually running away, which is huge for us. It's exactly what we're looking for. Getting a bit of a respite between the warfare. Getting that sweet rest. Okay, we've almost gotten through, which is good. So, fun fact, melee attack, I do not believe matters in the slightest against gatehouses. I believe the damage is always applied. Until you take the walls. Yeah, definitely. Once they got elevation, they're obviously... Because handgunners will always do more DPS than any of the ranged that you have early. Like, for example, the Empire Archers and Crossbowmen. Like, the damage is definitely incredible. Let's grab these guys and put them in guard mode. Thankfully, we've managed to stop the screaming catapults from attacking us. Besides from Volkmar, other campaigns am I hyped for? It's a good question. Probably one of the vampires, honestly. You know, I've been seeing that the vampires have gotten a lot of cool changes. Condemn them. If I can sneak through and start maybe shooting over. Hello, Papa. Hello, Papa. Oh, the Warhound is here. The Frazee Warhound is hither. Oh, she's a rally one. She's a rally one. Good old Warhound. You've always got to have your own Chaos Warhound, you know? It's important to have a Chaos Warhound. Oh, yeah, they're going to rout again. I believe that's the summoned unit. Doesn't really matter, I guess, though. Ooh, the curse is coming through, but that should be fine. But minus 25 melee attack is crazy. Hopefully we can stop these catapults. I mean, the mortars really need to lock in, you know? Let's get it locked in, boys. Come on. Sucks that the Rampage, those abilities now have they just instantly make you fight. Whereas you used to have a threshold of health, but now it's just you're going in melee and you're fighting stuff. I am getting slightly concerned about the fact that we haven't killed the catapult yet. Despite shooting it consistently. And none of the towers have gone down yet, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of really good units here. A lot of really good units. Okay, we've actually broken the gatehouse now, finally. My concern is that they're going to keep us at bay as long as possible. What we can actually do is put you guys here. Never mind, the towers will shoot the crap at you. So I have to be really careful for that. Okay, thank goodness. I think, did one of them get destroyed? No. Hopefully we'll have one of them destroyed soon. At this point, we might as well just let them keep shooting. At this point, with all the amount of damage they've done. Oh, for God's sake, my hunter's gone on the walls. Let's reduce their armor over there. I'm just shocked that these guys still have full entities. I think we're just missing loads, potentially. Once we break through here, we'll have a much better time. We just need the spearmen inside of this. Wait, can you reach from here? Oh, but it's so good if you could. No, you can't. That would be a blessing if you had the ability to reach from there. I gotta be really careful. They're still 4 out of 4. They've lost. What, roughly? What is that? That's a crazy amount of their health. Like 80 to 90% of their HP, and they're still shooting at full capacity. I feel like I've wasted my entire mortar. Oh, I guess we're just missing tons as well. I think one good hit, and then all of a sudden they're done. Yeah, I'm worried about the fight now. Okay, here we go. It looks like one more good hit, like I said. I think we'll probably rout them. You guys shoot at the back. Okay, they don't actually have access to the fort towers now. I'm desperate to try and get in there. Give some melee attack. One of those funny things where I don't think I'm getting close to doing enough damage for them to summon the Ushabis that I've been worried about. Okay, finally they're crumbling. Thank goodness we've actually done it, lads. Jeez Louise. Thank goodness. That you can hold Alt to cast a spell. You can indeed, yes. Holding Alt will allow you to position the spell wherever you wish. You don't have to lock the spell onto somebody. I'm getting worried about this now. As obviously my inventory is exceptionally limited with what we have now. Let's see if we can debuff these Ushabis. Have a look. Sieges are Sieges definitely are still savage like they always are, which is good. How's this for mod so far? Yeah, so far so good, matey. I like the Cult of Sigmar mechanic. I'm a big fan of the Cult of Sigmar mechanic. I'm Mr. Hellstone, Rocket Battery, the Elspeth. I actually haven't, but I've seen a lot of videos seeing how insane it is. It shoots the vortex spell, isn't it, of dark magic. Faith doth be my shield indeed. Thankfully, we're actually... Yeah, the Grand Theologist is coming in with a lot of additional damage. Seemingly we're not taking too much damage from a melee perspective. But I think we've still got a lot of strength from our melee side of things. God, this catapult has been the absolute death of me. Thankfully, they're not going to be able to get really, really good shots, but we'll see. God, these Ushabis will have started cleaning through them. So I'm struggling to get through. That's the biggest problem I'm having. I can't get in. They've done a fantastic job of shutting me down. What I don't know is if I move over to the wall here. It gives me additional range, but I don't know if it can reach. If we can reach here, I'll be a very happy bunny. I don't think... Oh, we can. Oh my goodness. Are we reaching? If so, and we can volley a couple times there, that's absolutely insane. I think we are actually firing. Oh my goodness, thank God. Please kill this catapult before it becomes too much more of a problem. Jeez, this catapult's just crushing us. Yeah, it's one of the biggest difference that I'm experiencing is sieges are actually hard now. Like beforehand, like this, obviously this garrison would have been tiny. From what we know normally, the garrison would have been tiny, traditionally. And this is a big-ass army. It basically stops you from snowballing. I think it's the reason for the implementation is it's basically there to basically say, hold your horses, boys. Hold your horses. You know, you shouldn't be taking capital settlements. You shouldn't be taking capital settlements here. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, they pretty much just used all their ammunition. Did they buff it? Yeah, I think garrisons are very, very powerful indeed. Like, I'm still struggling to get through. Like, I got a lot of strength available to me, but I just can't get in. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves in any second. A lot of it is actually the archers. Actually, be the catapults. See if we can get these shots onto some stalkers. We do have a lot of strength within our units at the back here, though, at least. Yeah, the catapults have done a lot of work on our back lines. Oh, I forgot that skulkers are actually... They're obviously ranged. Definitely not ideal. Let's see if we can move back. Let me in! Limit testing, limit testing? Yeah, exactly. It's always limit testing, lad. It's always limit testing, you know? I think the thing that impresses me the most is how well they're utilizing the resources they've got available to them. Like, blocking my entrance in the wall was really smart in the gatehouse. And putting a ton of resources there to stop me from getting in was smart of them. As I have extremely struggled to get in. Seems a race to consistently gobble up everything up. Yeah. Like, on vanilla, I can snowball very, very goddamn quickly. Like, I would have taken all of this terrain without even much of a contention. But here, it's making me work for it, which is good. I am absolutely having to work for it here. Because the garrison is a very high quality. I think we should be able to... I think we have the resources, the units that can definitely do it. Because obviously they're using a lot of their ammunition. Obviously we're still in the fight. We're still pushing through. Don't have Volkmar's spells? You're telling me, lad. I would love to have his spells. Interesting, there's a 10% chance to miscast. Normally warrior priests can't miscast, but that makes sense, I guess. Thankfully we're pushing him back now. We've got the halberds engaged now, so they should be able to deal with the cavalry and the Ushabis. Towards every can make SFO. No negatives at lower level, just plus for growth and upkeep. Ooh, nice. You're not penalized for being a bit more passive. That's good. Not faithful enough. Yeah, it does intrigue me that actually, because I guess it would be related to the potency of their prayers. I suppose it wouldn't be relative to anything else, because the reason it makes sense that Winds of Magic's miscast is because you're literally calling kind of chaotic winds. You know, for every battle, you would expect a mage to cast and to channel their magic for a long period of time, right? And so, you know, I can understand miscasting with casting spells, but interesting. It's interesting to see that it miscasts with normal battle prayers. How well is Skulkers done? Honestly, the value that they're getting is not that high, but let's get an accusation again here. I just have to make sure that I keep on remembering to do this, because it should help crumble them as well. Yeah, it's good enough. It should be a good enough damage to just kick them over the threshold. So they've got one more shot. Hopefully they don't get like an absolute juicer in here. Or we just fine. Just sit there in the hole doing nothing. Yeah, I personally felt like, in a lot of ways, I think, here's the difference, right, Ethereal? I agree with you, but the main thing you got to remember with that mechanic, yes, it makes sense if you're doing nothing, you would get penalized for it. But where the issue I had with the mechanic was, by doing everything you possibly can to try and fight things, and get debuffed on top of that as well, felt bad, right? That was like the only main difference for me, was if I'm doing everything I physically can do to fight everything around me, and I'm still being punished because I didn't get enough, you know, Age of Reckoning and grudges and stuff. That was the only quarrel that I had with it. Oh my goodness, that's so bad for me. These guys have been a real rascal, aren't they? But thankfully, we've almost broken through the front line. What are these guys done? Yeah, these guys are popping off as well, putting some good shots into a lot of my inventory here. It's nice to see that Volkmar's spells as well are all amplified too. Because like, look at this, 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds is nice. If I can move to the side here, I might be able to get some tax into the Skulkers, but don't they have anti-large? Yeah, they do. So it might be a case of using the halberds as well. Tomb Guards have now come in. We've got Warrior's Bane, which is nice. Desperately trying to push them back here. Once we break through this front line of infantry, we'll have a lot of... yeah, we'll have a lot more Aegis in this fight now. Okay, the Skulkers have actually come in, so let's see if we can deal with them. Accusations. False accusation. Just we're kind of gate-kept a little bit here. But we'll keep making our way through. The only worry is that Cetra's really close by and he'll just siege us straight away. But we shall see. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it enough here. Right, thankfully we were able to get a little bit more pressure on these guys. Ah, shoot, I doubled up. Wait, it stacks! Oh my god, it stacks, because this is Grand Hammer and this is Hammer. Holy crap, 100 melee attack. Of course, amazing, yeah, because it's a different ability. Anytime there are different abilities, it stacks. That is pretty damn tasty. Yeah, that is a lot of amplification for my inventory to do damage with. Especially the halberds would have had a lot of opportunity there to do a lot more damage. Yeah, hopefully once we get through this, we can deal with the archers. We should put the fast forward a little bit there. Oh, if the Skulkers turn around and start shooting us, that'll be no bueno. Yep, that's smart by the AI. These guys are playing really smart, which is so bad. It's like, stop being smart, you buggers. I gotta move Volkmar out to engage him in combat again.
As you say. With haste,
As I can't
quick march.
sit here and be shot at like that, unfortunately.
In the name of Sigmar.
They turned around and started shooting Volkmar. That would also be bad.
As you say.
So here's the cavalry again. So he's just using Warrior's Bane.
Offering
Yeah, I think this is a terrible idea because he'll get crushed. I'm just need to try and change the AI behavior a little bit if I can.
we're brave. With haste. Quick
By forcing them to come towards us.
The Empire endures.
Hit him with an accusation again. We might be able to get some more pop shots.
By Sigmar.
What I'm going to try and do is push them through, if I'm able to. If I can push through here, we might be okay. I'm going to pop this down. I'm going to try and utilize the mass to push them back here. If I can push them back here, that'd be huge. Come on, boys, use the mass. Use that mass! And then once my halberds get engaged against the stalkers, I'm going to pop the secondary one as well. So boom. So look, these boys have as much melee attack they'll ever need. They're as strong as they'll ever get. 93 melee attack right now. I'm a big fan of the fact that it stacks.
Sigmar calls.
Nice, thankfully we're getting some more pop shots into here. Because the 550 missile strength will, in theory, should one-shot one of them. But the catapults are doing that to me. Oh my god, my cavalry are routing those cowards. I shall be writing them up in a book of cowards. If there's not one, there should be one. Thankfully, Volkmar is obviously unbreakable. But it's tier 1s. There's probably tier 1s dotted literally everywhere. Oh my goodness. It's the tomb guards holding the halberdiers back. I think we're actually getting good shots now, thankfully. Yeah, you can definitely tell we're getting hits in with them. Yo, Bond King. I think the acquisition might help as well, because it'll reduce their leadership at the same time, and reduces their physical resistance, so accusation actually pops off completely here. Let's just utilize that, because I think that's going to force them to crumble, because it's reducing everything of theirs, basically. I'm going to try and utilize my cavalry. If we can get my cavalry back in, that'd be huge. Thankfully, the sports specialist is going to come back here. And Theo, thank you again for the sub, man. Take it easy, man. Crap, the summon's coming through, but if we utilize everything we've got, it should be okay. You shall be summoned is terrifying, but with the halberds and everything else surrounding it, I should be okay with the spearmen too. As long as Volkmar's moving in here. Let's get you back in here, lads. Let's get these lads back in. Let's get... He says Sigma balls, and thank you, QK, for the sub as well. He said Sigma balls. I swear to God that's what he said. I'm tired of denying it now. I am tired of denying it. I am absolutely certain they're saying Sigma balls instead of Sigma. Alright, Volkmar doesn't need to be in there. He needs to stop the shots. My goodness. This has been such a grind through. Sieges are hard, man. When's the summon gonna go? Wait, are they a permanent unit? Wait, why have you routed? Oh god, am I doomed? Alright, screw it. I'm gonna go try and cap the base. Everyone's routing, you cowards! Alright, screw it. We're gonna go cap. We have to cap the settlement at this point now. No, please don't die. No! I think the hero just died. No, I think my witch hunter just died. Alright. I have to cap the settlement and pray to God. If they go back on the walls, I'm in trouble, so I've got to run. Man, this is such a punishing siege. It's because I have a magic Having no magic is really savage. Ah, no. This guy routing next to the warrior priest is making him rout. Watch these guys come back as well. I think I can probably run around on them. Yeah, oh, they did actually come back. We might be able to win just from capping, at least. No cap. So this doesn't give us points. Might be able to just charge to here. Let's take advantage of the fact that we're way faster than them right now. Oh my god, the towers are shooting him. I'm an idiot. That tower has come in clutch for them for sure. Crap, I can't stop that. Oh. If they're leaving units in isolation, we'll take advantage of it. This tower is brutal. Yeah, all the way around there. Volkmar, thankfully, is unbreakable, so I can individually kill their archers when they come towards me, as I don't believe he'll struggle killing them. And everything else is too battered to actually help. Good. You're going to start crumbling. Cycle charge. Use my collision damage. That's where we're going to actually get the damage in. Collision damage is when you're a larger entity than the AI. So large entities do collision damage into small entities, and then monstrous infantry does collision damage into cavalry, into normal large entities. Just got to get into the threshold. Do you see that? You see that additional damage we're doing? Because I'm charging into them. Like so. I should not be casting that because I can miscast with it. Right, I'm going to do what I can to win now. You know, we've got to do what we've got to do now. I am not losing this goddamn siege after what they've done to me. Crap, we've got 26 minutes though. I don't think anything else is going to run towards me. I'm pretty sure they've made, like, SFO... Is there any changes to SFO in their captures, guys? Does anybody know? Hey, Pinkerton. Is there any changes? Do I need to capture everything to actually get the settlement? Also, this is crazy how the archers are doing a lot of damage to me. Okay, good collision damage. Thank God Volkmar is unbreakable, by the way. Yeah, I don't believe there's any changes there. There's a couple of entities that we're trying to attack into. Yeah, this one no longer gives points. I know that. We've got to get the one over here. Because that was a siege change they made a long time ago, right? As far as I'm aware, that was a siege change they made a long time ago. Was it 4.0 that came out, where they made it so this point no longer gave it? Alright, once these guys start crumbling, I'm pretty confident it'll take them too long to capture it, because their capture weight will be reduced. And now we'll have to wait and see what the AI does, because there's literally nothing left, basically. I've got nothing left. Good. I don't trust that they're going to properly rout here, or properly crumble. This is what SFO does to a man. Siege is just so much harder, man. Go. Right, I am confident you are going to crumble now. You'll actually crumble, so let's go get the capture now. Yeah, good. Wait, how much damage did they just do to me? You better start crumbling, lads. Now, if you've ever seen a Pyrrhic victory before, this is as Pyrrhic as it gets. Jesus Christ. Can I capture this one? I'm not sure if I can while they're on the point. Oh, I can. Wait, they're crumbling. Wait. Oh, I'm lost bonus. Oh my god, boys. We recovered it from the clutches of death. Oh, man alive. We clutched it out. Man, that was tough. How's SFO changed the game chosen? SFO basically changes everything fundamentally. It's a good. I am a big fan of the mod. Oh my goodness, that is There's Pyrrhic and there's that. Jesus. Do you have a few hours to read the full changelog? I'm not going to go through the full changelog. I'm not allowed to show it today. That's for patrons. Oh. We win those. My god. That was a fight and a half. That garrison was bloody good. At least we can get our witch hunter guy back because of the testing that we're on the testing branch at the moment. Peace agreement? Nope. Okay. Catapults did work for him. The catapults did do work. Wait, why is my garrison tiny in comparison? I guess because it was tier 2 with military buildings? Yeah. I'm only level 7. Dear God. Yeah, everything's so goddamn expensive.
I will do anything for Sigma.
I'll do anything for Sigma. Yeah, let's have a look at my capital, actually. Yeah, my capital's garrison's pretty good. I think the thing that I keep failing to do when I play SFO is just not... I keep trying to play it like I'm playing vanilla. And you can't. Like, I can't go as aggressive as I am. As I get punished for it. They changed the Volkmar. With SFO, they've changed it so you've got Cult of Sigmar now. So you've got access to all these really cool things here. Alright, so we actually recovered that, which I'm happy about at least. I think recruiting a flagellant stack again. Oh my goodness, he's going to declare war on me, isn't he? Yep, cool. I honestly would declare war on me too in this situation. I'm hella weak. Normally Cetra's who actually stops him from doing this. It says witness me, it does indeed. It does indeed. Witness me. Sigma, witness my actions. Witness my glory. But I tried Araby. I have. Check out. Great mod. Yeah, the Araby mod is really, really good. And yes, Nasalic. No one's alive turned to 61. They're living on a prayer then. Oh my goodness. I actually survived a turn.
Mighty Lord.
Holy moly, they actually let me survive a turn. The Jade Griffin is so goddamn good. My goodness. Did I recruit any units? Because if so, I'm an idiot if I didn't. I don't think I could afford it, could I? Man, SFO is a lot easier to defend settlements at least. Because your towers and everything just do so much more damage. And Volkmar will summon 3 units too, so I've got to keep that in mind, lads.
True servant of Sigma.
I'm curious to see if these 3 change the AR at all. So a valiant defeat, that's such a shame. I don't think I can win this, annoyingly. Manfred is a Giga Chad. I'll have to try, because he's going to summon Grave Guards. What can I do against Grave Guards? I think surely if the Flagellants all surround Manfred, he'll probably die. Let's give it a go. And thanks for all the follows, guys. So just corridor grind, yeah. So we've got technically 3 single entities that are going to be hitting Manfred, which is exactly what we need. We're going to do our best to keep battering him. As if Manfred dies, everything gets simpler. Everything. Oh my god, I'm an idiot! Dude, I'm an idiot. I've just remembered. Wait, can you change followers straight away? Is that a cheese you can do in SFO? Can I change the followers from Volkmar and put it onto this guy and have 3 units for free? Does that work? I don't know if that works. Asking for a friend. Because if I can change the followers to this guy's army, then that completely changes everything. You can do that? Okay, I should have done that. I've just thought of it now. I should have done that. Would have actually given me a bit of a chance. But the tree play flagellants should be interesting. So we actually have a front line now. So he's force matched. Obviously, his potency in general is obviously going to be significantly lower. But this guy is armor piercing, so he's an exceptionally good duelist. Let's have a look. Wait, they ran away? Cowards. Cowards, I tell you. Alright, I'll take elevation over here, Manfred. If you want me to do that, I'll do that. If you want to give me the opportunity to recover in that respect, I will certainly take it. So we know... So summoned units don't die, do they? No. God, the triple summons would have made this so easy. Like, I'll happily get into position to start shooting him. I just want, like, Kevin or any of... I want Manfred or Kevin to just run towards me. Because I think if I'm attacking all in triple directions, I should be able to kill them. Because if you attack them from behind, it reduces their melee defense by 75. Oh, that's not a good heal. That is brutal, honestly. Spirit leeches and stuff are going to be coming out as well. I mean, the flagellants have a lot of damage. I think even against Graveguards, they'll probably do well. Wait, how has he gotten Graveguards as well? Clearly I managed to find a summon of Graveguards. Let's move up even further. I'm actually going to move all the way to this side. It's strange being given so much room to breathe, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, that sucks. God damn, that was a damage.
Battlesea's too sexy for his shirt, too sexy for his shirt.
Facts.
So sexy it hurts.
Absolutely true.
That's what the lyrics of that song should have been.
GJ, you're telling me, bud. You're telling me. Thanks for the prime, bud. Appreciate you, lad. Hope you're doing well. I can't really afford another one of those Spirit Leeches, unfortunately. Alright, if you're going to Spirit Leech my inventory, I don't mind that at all. Take my shirt off? What, is that the introduction to have to take my shirt off now? I'm not taking my shirt off. Alright, here we go. He's coming in. Hopefully Kevin... When did they get Black Knight as well? I'm guessing this is just the things Manfred is getting to summon. How's it going? It's going well. How are you, man? Good to see you as always. Get the tree play squad over here. God, the summons really do change the dynamic of the game. It's crazy how much summons change the dynamic. He starts with Black Knights. Oh, I killed his army to begin with, Peter. His army was murdered to start with. Go back and vacate last Wednesday. Oh, nice. Hope you had a good time, man. I'm gonna be surprised. So all focus on thingy. Like I said, I honestly think the Flagellants will do very, very goddamn good job at killing Manfred, potentially. Oh, he's cheating with healing now. Right, screw it. I'm gonna get the, I think if I can kill Manfred from this fight, I'm fine with it. If I can kill Manfred with this fight, I should be absolutely okay. Because any normal lord, I can defeat with just summons. Yeah, any normal lord, I should be able to beat with just summons. Got the crossbow shooting a Graveguard as well. Is this SFO? It is indeed Samurai. It is the new update that's coming out on the 14th. Come on, boys. Only the Graveguard's gonna be annoying. Ooh, do you have Terror? Yes, you do, of course. Mortar's not the most accurate thing in the world, but that's okay. Come on then, beat him up. Come here, Manfred, you little bugger. This is for the end times, you bugger. This is for the goddamn end times, you rascal. You will perish. If I can take him down, then, like I said, we won't have to worry about summons most likely, because I don't think the AI will change the summons to somebody else. Yeah, we're getting a double whammy attack. So this guy's actually getting some pretty decent bonuses because we're attacking from the side. Okay, never mind. Doesn't want to attack from the side. Okay, the Graveguard summon's almost dead. Come on, get in there, lad. You're not guard moded. I need you in there. I need you just smacking him about. I don't want him to heal. Nice. Good swing. It's nice that we've actually got armor piercing. Predominant damage. Come on, boys. Keep on swinging. The summon's almost dead, which is nice. Ooh, what was he casting? Spell Mastery. If he heals himself with that Spell Mastery, I believe it increases healing. 25 leadership from that as well. Am I going to have to play a Manfred campaign or what? What's going on here? Vampires seem really good in SFO. Like, the difference is, like, there's so many cool things in SFO that vampires get, seemingly. So many little things. Yes, come on. No, he routed. He's going to be crumbling. Come on, get another swing in, lad. Come on. For the boys, for the boys, for the boys. One more swing, one more swing. Come, I am desperately trying to kill him here. This is the reason I brought you to this fight. Kill him. Please. Oh, good swing, good swing, good swing. Go on, lad, for Sigmar. Sigmar is witnessing your heroic acts. Sigmar smiles upon you, Gregor Billings. Go on, Gregor. Sigmar smiles upon you, my friend. Come on. Minus 54. Big. Okay, big. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Killing him is huge. Never thought there'd be a day where I'm cheering of killing killing a legendary lord. SFO really does change things, I tell you. Oh, it was Bruno that did the work. Good on you, Bruno. Alright, let's run away. What I'm going to do is, on this loss, we'll replace the units. And then, wait, go on, Gregor. Go on, Gregor, lad. Yeah, what we can do is replace the units. Replace the generals, excuse me. Put the follower on there to put loads of troops in there, and we should be fine. Yeah, raise dead situation for sure. In terms of the multiple good attack, it's interesting that in 1-3 chariots depend on so much on collision damage. They do, yeah. Yeah. I think collision damage in general is just obviously a massive factor. Because I think I seem to remember the way that collision, like remembering back in Warhammer 2 when Ogre Mercenary came in, I believe that's when they implemented collision damage. If I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe that is roughly when they did. Right, so. Let us now replace you with you. My entire garrison's dead. I am curious to see if it's gonna... if there's any cooldowns on it. Seemingly not. So you basically should always be swapping these around between your lords, basically. Yeah. Oh my god, did I give it to the right guy? Oh my goodness, did I give it to the right person? I have 2 Baldies in my army. Oh my god, did I give it to the right Baldy? I bloody hope I did. I bloody hope I gave it to the right Baldy. I can't win without those units. I don't know if I did. Oh my god, I did. Okay, good. Good. The correct guy got him. Right, so now we can defend against this one. Use the summon units. Summon units are obviously a really, really critical part of the game, it feels like. Or a critical part of SFO. Okay, Kevin is going to be a real turd to fight. What's the elevation like? Not ideal. I think the halberds will do so well against Kevin, though, thankfully. Let's make sure that we're correctly utilizing the right unit for the situation. Handgunners are not in melee. Let's use the cavalry to bog them up and then get the halberds on there and then try and utilize elevation here. If we take elevation here, we should be able to shoot the grave guards. So now he's surrounded, that should be good. Once these guys are out, we should be able to just shoot the halberds. Let's keep actually cycling away a little bit because Kevin's getting a bit antsy, it seems. 37 to 30, yeah, we've got way more speed. Good. Turn around again. Get some love taps in there. Good. Nah, man, the summon here is huge. Beautiful. Oh, wait, have handgunners always kind of like arced with the shots? I don't really... Is that an SFO thing? Seems like it might be an SFO thing. Where the shots kind of arc a little bit. From my understanding, handgunners don't arc like that. Right. Who do you guys want? Who else would you guys like me to play for SFO? The long rifles doing vanilla, okay. Arson rifles do the same thing. Yeah, they might have changed that. Are there anything else you guys are excited about? Some ratties, Inky. I'd have to check the what changes are for the rats.
Sigmarite Arch Lector by Sigma.
I think I will hopefully.
Awaiting orders. Your word is my command.
If I replace this guy for a full HP dude.
Ever vigilant. Warrior of Sigma.
Siege this.
Into battle.
And then give him the followers. Should be fine. Still keeps his Everguard. Oh yeah, Thorgrim's always good fun. Queek and Skrog, so much fun. Special landmark. Oh really? Skaven subs get 240 models. That's nice. SFO Law 1 Carl Franz campaign become the 14th. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the new Old World map. The new map for the Old World looks sick. They've done such a good job with it. For the Empire. Okay. Let's grab elevation on the left flank kit. Unless they're actually going to come towards me. Which looks like they're not. So we'll take elevation. Always fight with elevation where possible, lads. Rule 101. Use elevation. Okay, this is exactly how I want my troops deployed. Okay, stat line seems reasonably decent. Let's move up slightly. We have the high ground, we do indeed. Interesting, these are 132 range handgunners. That seems a lot lower. I'm assuming the summoned units have a lot lower range. Let's keep moving up until we can fire. We can shoot the grave guards there, it's big. Summons a personal scroll at the beginning. Yep, it's a follower ability. Rungle boys, tap them good.
Taking aim for the Emperor. General, listen quickly.
Basically, with an SFO, you can get followers that allow you to summon units like this.
Halberdiers.
Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is awesome.
Ready for war.
I think after... what's the reload time? 18 seconds, my goodness. Let me actually get the charge in there.
Go.
So I need to buffer the charge. I need to buffer the rest of my units. Raring to go for these bats coming in.
Cavalry ready. Quick march. Yes, sir.
I'm hopeful that that one volley is going to do it. Nope.
The ground.
I was going to say, I'm hopeful that that one volley will kill them all, but alas, that is not the case.
March.
My goodness, the bats have insane stat lines.
Halberdiers.
How's range competitive? A lot worse. Range in general has been, as far as I'm aware, is a lot weaker in SFO. As melee infantry is a lot stronger.
Our orders. Yes.
Oh, these vampires so fast. It's terrifying. So I guess it makes sense. Vampires would be bloody fast on a battlefield.
Handgunners.
Try and pull out the handgunners if we can.
Take position.
Move
Moving.
to the side.
War.
Lovely, lovely.
No lingering.
No, I'll move to the side to get the volley. Beautiful. That's all she wrote here, I think. Oh, thank goodness. Killing this, it's, yeah. Getting rid of him is very, very good. It isn't great anymore in vanilla grits. I would kind of agree and disagree. I think ranged units are still exceptionally powerful, because the thing you've always got to remember, I think Warhammer 2 very much demonstrated how good ranged units were. And like armies of just ranged units was a thing, right? It still is a thing. But now they've sort of like toned it back a little bit. Or a relative amount to make sure that melee units have a place on a battlefield, because otherwise you're just sitting there shooting each other. Hey, Link. Alright, thank goodness we've destroyed him.
I will do anything for Sigma.
I will do anything for Sigma. I need to go back to this guy, get rid of this off of him. Go back to you, put that on you. And I guess we'll have to wait and see how well we can defend this.
Orders.
So we're going to get a growth from that. It'd be nice to get a tier 2 at least. Shoot, we're going to get a rebellion here. Which means it's going to spawn here.
Yes.
We do have resources to trade. Oh,
What
maybe...
brings you to
Oh,
the
wow.
halls of my ancestors?
Minus 16. Why do you not like me that much? Oh, it's minus 20 baseline, that's why. Right, hopefully with the summons over here... No, I think I remembered I said that I was going to tax it specifically to get another unit, potentially. My goodness, killing Volkmar was not easy. Killing Manfred was not easy. Everything, yeah, so many things slow you down. Wow, that is a good rebellion, and it's a Manfred rebellion as well, which is not ideal. Rangers damage is brutal. Yeah, any range unit will do a lot. Unfortunately, we are being sieged. Well, I don't know if they're going to sit there and siege us down. And I can't afford to... Yeah, I honestly can't afford to be sieged. I generally can't afford to sit there being sieged. I'm hopeful my capital's going to be a big enough garrison, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll honestly have to wait and see. The garrison won't be... Yeah, the rebellion won't be too strong because there's no military buildings there, thankfully.
My knowledge is yours.
Decisive defeat, you say? I would be inclined to believe you. There's no more swarm because we've taken Kemri away from him. Do I think I can win this? We do have all the patrols and things like that. It should be active because we do have... we're about half HP. Nihikawa Warriors looking real feisty though. I guess it depends on how well I'm able to kill their backline units, honestly. I can see a world where we sit around here, potentially. Let them funnel in and just sort of focus them on bit by bit. Give it a go. Any diplomacy changes since the next patch? We'll take defensive alliances over trade. Interesting. Peter, that would be purely dependent on the situation they're in. Usually when they're at war with a lot of people, they'll look for alliances more often. The AI is actually quite smart in that regard. They'll think about what they need to do, and they'll react accordingly to what their situation is. Which is one of the things that's actually kind of impressive about the AI. They've gotten a lot better over time. They have gotten a lot better. Right, so we know we're going to get the summons. Camping around here, I think, is probably my best bet. Because all I want to do is just funnel them up. Funnel them, blob them into a massive blob, and just kill them with mortars. That's what I'm looking to do. And obviously, we'll need Volky at the front. So we're going to do something like this. So bam, bam. We've got, obviously, a full HP inventory, so let's go ahead and use you. It just means that we're going to significantly struggle to do damage with everything else, is the only issue. With the approach that I'm taking, I'm going to massively struggle to find situations that I'll be okay. And hey, so thanks for the drink. Yeah, it is blobbing time, honestly. I'm going to have to blob them as much as I can. Reminds me. Second, boys. Just need to change something. Okay, now they're blobbing up. My cavalry need to be moving away as much as possible. We're going to start funneling them towards us. Good. let's see if you guys can actually start looking for opportunities to fire. Cavalry need to be active and looking around as well, wherever possible. Yeah, cavalry's getting in there, boys. Good. I don't want to utilize my buffs just yet, but let's get the mortars active. I need to be mobile here now, as their range units are going to be a real big problem if they're just shooting my backline here. So no, I really don't want to be fighting their chariots. I need to try and get over here as fast as possible. Yeah, it's the mistake I made last time we did this battle. Oh, we were fighting against the Tomb Kings. We just allowed their range units to completely dominate my backline. So I'm not going to let it happen again. As us shutting down all these range units here will massively help here. The general is doing a lot of damage. But yeah, look at all this undefended range units here. So all we're going to do is split up and start cycle charging through them, I think. There is a spearman unit. There is a spearman unit in between them, I believe. Yeah, there is. That should be okay. Damn it, that curse is going to go hard on me as well. Let's start firing in here. Start firing in here as well. God damn, alt click sometimes makes them drop it. Then we're going to move out, and then we're going to do a what they call a 1-2 buckaroo, baby. The old 1-2 buckaroo. Yeah, I think we might need to move towards the side here. Have availability of looking for that. And then we're going to start cycle charging back in, because it looks like the spearmen are active on this side. And then we can probably cycle charge through there. It's forcing the AI to move in with their inventory, which is nice. With their range units, excuse me. I gotta be really careful with my generals, though. Let's move through here now. As long as we're being smart with our positioning, we should be okay here, boys. Let's pull back a little bit, because it's one of those things where this guy he's actually mounted, so this game is clearly rigged. Normally when it's a lord that isn't mounted, they'll do so much damage to you, because it's a bit scuffed. I just need to... The victory position here is using the spearmen with anti-large to deal with them. Okay, nice. Let's cycle back in here, because I need to make sure that I'm leveraging the fact that the AI is actually in skirmish mode at all times. So if you don't know what that is, basically when you select skirmish mode, which is down here, it forces the unit to run away no matter what. If something gets close to them, they will run away. They're like, yep, I'm out. No thank you. I'm good. Please and thank you. Appreciate the invite, but I'm good, thanks. And that's what we need to try and take advantage of. And so if you run at archers like this, they are near enough forced to stop. Also, bugger, I didn't see this happening. I should have paid attention to that. Where's the summoned units gone? Okay, the Shabby is actually summoned on my cavalry here, which is actually a good thing, if I'm honest. If they summoned it on my generals here, it'd have been GG. Like, actually, it'd have been GG. Because the Yashabis would genuinely be strong enough to cut through them. Now it's giving us opportunities to flank around and get enough of the positioning. Just go with another stack of the melee attack. Come on, crumble, you old bugger. Good. Now let's figure out where the mortars need to be active again. Because all I need to do is just continuously keep fighting like this. This is a summon, so I'm not too bothered about it. We need to go what they call round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I'm actually going to get this mortar shooting here, because there's a chance it forces them to move. Let's pull back here. Let's reposition the line. Because I obviously don't want Volkmar to die here. Okay, the Ushabis are coming in, which is terrifying. And yeah, look, it's bugged them out. You see this? This is just classic AI. If you shoot them with with any artillery, they'll be like, crap, I gotta move. Yeah, they'll duck and weave, basically. So now anything that can shoot this guy will do it. They're good. Shutting down their archers again, which now means I'm going to start engaging the mortars on this side, because there's no point shooting the blobs over here, because it's very, very, very limited infantry. So let's just cycle charge into here now. And let's just keep as active as we can. Let's keep as active as possible. Missiles will fly? Well, your sword's going to start flying, lad. Get in there. That's all I'll say. We've got no spaces for cowards in this army. Like you, Peter. I'm judging you, Peter. Your cowardly actions will be noted down. Sigmar himself is disappointed. Okay. Do what they call round the outside again. Let's keep these guys active. Shut down the range fire where possible, because obviously it's a bit, yeah, really savage that they're getting shots on the mortar here. I'm going to pull the mortar back, just while we'll have an opportunity to shut them down here. Because range is not an issue right now, obviously. But these gosh dang archers are. And obviously the further away they are, the better it is for me. As calibration distance is a thing, lads. So if you're really far away from something, the odds of you actually hitting is super low. So keep that in mind. Calibration distance, your range becomes effective about 75% ranged. So at 75% of your actual range, so 75% of 162 is when you're going to be really accurate. Battles are so close. Yeah, these are savage, my friend. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm just doing really dumb things and hopefully praying it pays off. Basically, it's usually what I do a lot. Actually, I'll put myself in really bad situations and see if I can win it. Limit test, as they say. And the beautiful thing is, if I lose the battle, I've always got the follow-up excuse if it's just limit testing, you know? Always be prepared. Alright, Peter, get the hell out of there. You gotta be prepared with the excuses, you know? Actually, I'm kind of worried now. That was a good mortar hit, whoever did that, though. Jesus. Damn it, I forgot about my cavalry. This is really bad. Okay, we have to pull over here if we can. Get the archers in there. No! The cavalry routing is probably GG, actually. Ooh, it might be GG that, lads. Maybe not. Let's wait and see. If there's anything crumbling, I'm going to have to try and help it crumble. Anything that's shooting, I've got to contest. So Volkmar's job is to basically just continuously keep being annoying over this side. If they're trying to shoot, he runs over and stops it, basically. Over here as well. Reposition the mortar here. How are we going to deal with these skeleton archers? Nice, they've come back, they've come back, they've come back, they've come back. Let's get them engaged in the archers as soon as possible. Oh my god, I'm getting shot up with Volkmar. Duck and weave! Volkmar, duck and weave! 7 HP in a dream. Dear God, duck and weave. Oh my goodness, we're going to get the cavalry in there. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'd assume the cavalry should win. My God, that was a savage fight. Oh my God, they routed before they got in there. You cowards! Oh my God, please win this. I need to get Volkmar over, even though it's 7 HP. I might have to cast the Grand Hammer of Sigmar. There's a 10% chance. Oh, there's a 20% chance he dies. Oh my God, do I risk it for the chocolate biscuit? Do I think these guys are going to win no matter what? I think they're going to win. Oh my God, there's... Holy crap, how am I going to do this? Wait, they're crumbling, they're crumbling, they're crumbling. Just run, just run, just run, just run. Just run. We just gotta run. Oh my God. Just run away, just run away, just run away. Let them crumble. Dear God. Okay. Yeah. That was insane that we won that. That was insane we won that one, honestly, lads. The fact that the mortar came in clutch was huge. My goodness. Well, the problem is, this is all I had, you know? I was outnumbered by, what is that, like 3-4 times? Shabby could have turned that fight. Yeah, if the Shabby summoned it on my general as GG's. Any fact, avocado is a single-seeded berry. Yes, yes. Strawberries are nuts. Yes. So it's always the ones that I remember for some reason. And the Games Workshop started their relationship with CA. I believe it was 10 years ago now.
Volkmar the Grim.
I cannot believe we won that.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Dear God. Oh my God, brutal business. No wonder we were getting battered in melee there.
Grand Theogenist. The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Ooh, these guys look thick. Is there any electrostates that I can get? Or is it all just through... Yeah, I think it's all just through thingy. Oh my goodness. Wait, he still has another army somewhere.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Is he toying with me or what? I don't believe the garrison will attack us here, so let's move towards here to defend it. I kind of regret putting the Ultimate Crisis on now, because everything's going to summon and come back, like in 10 or 20 turns. Yeah, they've made it so much harder to siege stuff. Like, capitals have insane garrisons now. Volkmar needs time to lick his wounds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's Cetra. I mean, I'll take that trade, actually. I'd rather have a capital than the Spring of Eternal Life, Cetra, so joke's on you. France campaign made an absolute melee doomstack. Nice. Joke's on you, friend. Etc. Hopefully we can get someone in Kasaba. And I just need Volkmar to lick his wounds. Hopefully I can get to the point where I can have my army. And get his Jade Griffin as well. Because that would well and truly turn fights. Wait, why is the... I'm slightly confused why the... Rebellion hasn't attacked us yet, but I'm not going to say now.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Oh my god, Spring of the Eternal Life is where the bloody swordsman recruiting. Maybe Cetra's an actual genius. Maybe Cetra's actually a genius. Maybe he's just playing me all along. Luring me into a false sense of security.
What?
I believe he can attack either or, so we'll see what he does.
I am Volkmar.
I believe he can attack Khemri from there.
Grant me strength.
Yeah, thankfully get a little bit more replenishment. Hopefully we're going to make him Cetra the Penetrable. Or Perishable. We will see him perish in no time. Oh my god. Oh my god, of course he sieges me, bro. Cetra, you absolute ass. I have to wait to see if he actually comes and sieges the settlement instead of trying to kill me. Just through attrition. I believe he could have attacked us. GG? Oh no, it's not GG if we lose. It won't be Citra. It won't be GG if we lose. That's all of Cetra's titles that were just in the chat there. Grant the request for money. Yep, we need money.
Volkmar the Grim.
Does Does Cetra have Siege Attacker? He should do, right?
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
We've got a lot of money now. Start recruiting some units. We might be able to go and protect. Wait, level 2 is when you get a horse on this guy? That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess we go with great swords. It's hella expensive, but it's gonna be worth it 'cause it's gonna be 4 free units. As long as, oh my god. I have 47 more HP. I can't afford to be to take any more attrition. Oh man, that sucks so much. Otherwise, these won't work. Yeah. So, how much is 25? How much is 25% of this? What is it? 1,500? So it'd be what? Yeah, it'd be 1,500, right? Yeah, 1,500 HP. So I've got one more tick of attrition in me actually.
Knowledge is power.
Oh my god, it goes below it. I actually have to fight him. I am forced to fight here, but I get 4 free units here. My goodness. The game makes you work for it, lads. The game bloody makes you work for it, I tell you. Oh. Alright, same with my my partner needs some wants to get some food soon. Mate, each fight feels like I'm having to work for it so goddamn hard. It's brilliant. They're pushing me to my limits every time, man. I'm telling you. Push it to the limit. Walk along the door. Okay. Where's such a reinforcements? That's fine. Ooh, we can take elevation here, lads. I'd be happy to take elevation here. We need to make sure Volkmar's moved as well. We did attack them, so I'd be curious to see how this transpires. But yeah, everything around here seems pretty tasty from a deployment perspective. I have a lot more units than I think. So yeah, another 4 units come from that. I think I'm kind of forced to play like this. And then obviously the cavalry can sit in the trees. You guys go back. Let us have a little look, ski what we can do. Because yeah, actually, do you know what? I have a lot more melee inventory than I thought. Thankfully, the garrisons are way bigger than usual. The garrisons are huge in comparison with an SFO. So I've got a lot more units available, thankfully. Alright, so we've obviously we're getting time to deploy correctly. Sucks it out of Volkmar's healing though. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, literally the last thing. There, we'll get your butts over there. Oh, we have 2 mortars. Nice. We got the garrison mortar and we got the normal mortar from our army. So there's a chance that we can use these cavalry, the cavalry to like, you know, sneak around. That's what we're going to try and do. Get those titles. Buy one, get one pre-sale. Local corner store. No, fun fact about Cetro, and why it's actually quite ironic, because he's got so many titles. What he does is he sends people in advance. Like literally, he will pay somebody. Well, not pay. He'll send somebody to wherever he's going in advance. I believe the day before to read out all of his titles because he's got so many. Like my man's has that many titles. He gets somebody to go the day before to make sure that they're prepared to say everything. Like, it's just wild to me. You know, that's what he does. You do the same. I respect that. Guys, what titles would you give me? I'm curious to see what you guys are going to say. Bald? That's not really a title. It's not really the same title as bloody Cetra. I'm talking about similar titles to Cetra. The bald... Stop calling me... Right, I don't know what I expected there. I didn't expect that, but yeah. Maybe I have to change my expectations. Mr. Clean, yeah, that's better. There we go. I can work with that. Alright, they're not going to come and attack me, annoyingly. I'm going to have to bait some of the units. I need to bait them out. Here we go. Come on. Come meet your doom. The kind of crap you gotta do to make sure to win a battle, man. I believe this should chase me. Don't go too far. So I've got no magic, which is a massive detriment to me. If I had magic here, it would have been so much easier. Wait, why are they getting camera shy now? Here we go. I guess just use the cavalry then. Come on, keep chasing me. Nope. Alright, we'll choose the cavalry. Attack from both directions. Should be able to crush these guys pretty quickly. And I'll buff the melee attack as well. Wait for the banners to come in. There you go. And I can guarantee it actually hits them. Now that is what I call a Tomb King sandwich. That is a Tomb King sandwich right quick. They'll struggle doing damage against armored targets, thankfully. Yeah, we didn't really take much damage here. But hopefully that's going to be enough to make the rest of them want to come fight me. Because I'll do it again if I have to. I will do it again if I have to. This is sort of like a bone meal. Let's see what they're doing. Let's let them recover as well. Looks like I'm going to have to bait another unit out. Obviously, it's really dumb I have to do this, but you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gots to do what you gots to do. So I can't win this otherwise. Oh crap, that chariot might have killed me. No, we're good. No, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. No, come back! No, they're getting smarter. Here we go. Since we're going uphill, it'll be a lot harder to run away. Here we go. There you go. Come on. Spearman's fine. I'll take a spearman. Make sure I'm moving at least a little bit like that. Okay, good. Get prepared for it. If they're running away like this, it's fine. I can just charge them back. Let's see if I can actually get the flank on them though.
Quick march! Moving now!
They're running back like that, that's huge. If you're able to charge into an entity that's like kind of running and you do collision damage, you will do a lot of damage on your charge. I love the way that it like activates them. Thankfully we haven't miscast just yet, because that would suck. Yeah, we should be able to mop them up. Even though they're anti-large, we should be able to mop them up really quickly, because like I said, they're going to struggle against armor piercing. Against a lot of armor. Are we going to have another situation where I'm going to bait another one out? This is so... I mean, this is the... I don't think this is not SFO specific, this is just the game specific. I don't know what they're doing. Because I have no way of making them come fight me. And if I have to traditionally fight this normally, I won't win. Unfortunately. Oh my god, he's got volleyed. Oh! Okay, we actually might be dead to this. Want to chase like idiots? Well, that's not ideal then, is? I need them to chase like idiots. I can't win otherwise. Okay, what we'll do then is reposition. UI looks clean. Yeah, there've been some really good UI changes. Damn it, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to position over here then. And then just take this terrain if I can. If they're repositioning like this, that means we can do something about it. Yeah, if I can get over here, I'll be happy with it. They're allowing me to reposition over here, which is fine. As in fairness, this is actually just as good as the corner. It'll funnel them even better in, actually. I wouldn't have been able to do this normally. Normally, I wouldn't be able to reposition like this. They would send in and attack me. Okay. I'm hopeful with the... Wait, how did these guys take damage? Was there a swarm that was spawned? I'm guessing there was. Let us reposition again. As we should be able to get mortar fire off. And thank you for the reminder, Dizzy. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see what we can do. I think all of my range units at the back, all of you guys need to make sure you're guard moded. Elevation-wise is not ideal, though. That's the only problem we're going to have, as there's literally a big old hill right in front of us. So I'm going to pull back a little bit. Only makes sense, too. But my only issue is that I'm not sure if I'll better fire, if I'll actually get hits off on them. If I can reach now, I'll just take a couple pop shots. Yeah, I can reach from here, that's fine. I think the reload time is actually quite large. I'll snooze the ads there. I'm hopeful that we'll actually be able to get some hits in. There we go. Good. They're moving up. Yeah, the reload time of 9 seconds is not bad at all. So they're slowly moving towards us now, which is what we wanted. We're going to retreat the cavalry. I can take the engagements there, that's fine. Hold on. Yeah, with this repositioning there, we should be much better off. Need to get my cavalry out there. Angered is onto Cetra. He doesn't have a shield because he's halberd infantry. God damn, these cavalry are struggling to get out. That's not really good. Let's reposition the infantry. keep shooting on Cetra since we've got the position to do so. Get my cavalry back out of there. Yo, Jack, good to see you, buddy. What's up? The sky. Got him. No, I'm joking. How are you, buddy? It's nice to see you as always. God damn, I can't get my my cavalry back over to stop the archers from crushing us. Potentially should probably retreat my archer line just briefly. Yeah, savage. Let's buff these guys up on this flank. Pull them back around. Go with another buff in there. If we can sneak around and deal with the archers, we'll be in a good spot. That is ideally what we can do here. Mortars, probably start firing here as well. Maybe one each. Unfortunately, Volkmar is obviously way too battered to help out. Jeremy, thanks for the posture check. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we're basically forced into this fight. Really nice charge with the chariots there. And they did a great job shutting us down there. Easier or harder? Oh, much harder. The game is much harder in SFO. It's basically like, imagine Legendary plus, or whatever difficulty you're playing on plus. I think the main problem I had this one is that I made a massive misplay really early on, and it cost me. If I'm going to be totally honest with you boys, the misplay that I made was the engagement I took against Manfred. The capital, excuse me. The capital was what battered my entire army. Within my first legendary campaign with achievement. Nice! Is it true I've got to do ultra long, or is long enough? Long victory is enough, Jack. If you do a long victory, you're fine, buddy. But there's ways you can cheese it, but it just depends if you want to. Like, you can summon the ultimate crisis. Like, you can summon the crisis and only set it to, like, 10% or something strength. And then, as long as you defeat that single one, you'll be fine. Yeah, we're just limit testing right now, boys. It is very important to limit test, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. But it means we'll give another person a crack. I just think, yeah, Volkmar definitely seems so much harder because the garrisons are so much stronger. I'm struggling to recruit infantry as well. I had a much out of time there. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to skedaddle, boys. As your boy is in need of some grub. So thanks for watching, boys. Really appreciate each and every one of you beautiful folks. Do take care of yourselves. And on the YouTube side of things, boys, I'm going to go raid... Wait, where's... Wait, is Fred not live on YouTube? Oh, he is. Why is it not showing me? I'm going to go raid Fred because he is really close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please do check out his content and make sure to give him some love. Make sure to give him some love. And support his content. Oh my god. Redirect privileges needed. Okay, I can't raid him. Do me a favor then, guys. On the YouTube side of things, go and watch this. Go and watch Fred's stream, if you guys don't mind. Give him a sub. And just say hello from me. As he's, like I said, he's really, really close to 1,000 subs right now. Yeah, he's 5 subs away from getting monetized, potentially, so... Yeah, make sure to go give him a hearty hello from us. But yeah, guys, we'll be back later on today. I'm going to be back in a couple of hours. I'm going to go eat some food, and I'll be back, as I've literally not eaten anything all day. So, much love to you guys. We'll be streaming later on. Peace. Right. Appreciate y'all. Go watch Fred. Give him some love.